क्या आप अपना करियर आईटी सेक्टर में बनाना चाहते हैं? क्या आप टॉप आईटी एमएनसीज में जॉब कर रहे हैं बट सैलरी मार्केट स्टैंडर्ड की नहीं मिल रही है? तो पेश है क्लाउड डेवऑप्स हब ट्रेनिंग एंड प्लेसमेंट इंस्टीट्यूट, एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म जहां हम देंगे आपको A to Z कंप्लीट आईटी डेवलपमेंट प्लस ऑपरेशंस प्लस 100% प्लेसमेंट असिस्टेंस प्रोफेशनल्स आईटी एक्सपर्ट्स के द्वारा, जो कि 15 प्लस इयर्स एक्सपीरियंस्ड है। यहाँ पर आपको रियल आईटी कंपनी का नॉलेज मिलेगा, प्राइमरीली ऑन AWS क्लाउड एंड टॉप 10 DevOps टूल्स और क्लाउड प्रोफाइल में बिना कोडिंग के, जिसकी फ्यूचर और मार्केट में बहुत डिमांड और सैलरी है, जो आपको बेस्ट आईटी कंपनी में बेस्ट प्रोफाइल में अपना करियर बनाने में मदद करेगा, और जहां आपको मिलेगा 24/7 कम्युनिटी सपोर्ट बाय 50,000 प्लस प्रोफेशनल्स इंस्ट्रक्टर, लाइव LED ट्रेनिंग के साथ लाइफ टाइम एक्सेस टू क्लास ट्रेनिंग रिकॉर्डिंग्स, डॉक्यूमेंट्स विथ लाइव प्रोजेक्ट टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स फॉर DevOps एक्टिविटी, ट्रेनिंग सर्टिफिकेशन, इंटरव्यू प्रेपरेशन एंड रिज्यूम मेकिंग। आप हमारी वेबसाइट www.clouddevopshub.com पर जाकर न्यू बैचेस की इंफॉर्मेशन भी ले सकते हैं, और साथ ही लाइव ऑनलाइन डे वाइज डिटेल्ड सिलेबस भी चेक कर सकते हैं, जिसमें आप हमारे कोर्स के सारे मॉडल्स की डिटेल्ड इंफॉर्मेशन चेक कर सकते हैं कि आपको कौन सा मॉडल किस डेट को पढ़ाया जाएगा। इतना ही नहीं, आप हमारे YouTube चैनल @CloudDevOpsHub पर जाकर सक्सेस स्टोरीज, स्टूडेंट्स टॉक्स, डे वाइज लाइव सेशंस, रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स के वीडियोस भी देख सकते हैं। हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट से पढ़े हुए स्टूडेंट्स मल्टीपल ऑफर्स लेकर आज टॉप मोस्ट आईटी कंपनीज में अच्छे पैकेजेस में जॉब कर रहे हैं। सो व्हाट आर यू वेटिंग फॉर? अपने करियर को एक नई पहचान देने के लिए आज ही क्लाउड डेवऑप्स हब पर रजिस्टर करें। क्लाउड डेवऑप्स हब, visit www.clouddevopshub.com. WhatsApp 9993445100.
Hello everyone and good morning and welcome back. This is our second day for the Kubernetes, or what we can say Docker and Kubernetes workshop. Yesterday we have understand about the Docker. What all things we have already discussed, let me help you out again. Okay, as you are already aware, we are from the Cloud DevOps Hub, and what exactly we are doing, we are in the 25th and 26th March, so we are discussing about the Docker and Kubernetes overview as well as with the practical and what we have to learn it. We have to be discuss all these things in the today's session as well. Okay, and primarily yesterday was my Docker or virtual machine related things. Today our main focus will be a Kubernetes. Cool. And if you are still in dilemma why we are doing and what we are doing it, we are from the Cloud DevOps Hub community. This is online live step-by-step AWS plus DevOps online e-learning platform. What exactly we are doing it? We have our YouTube channel, all the videos, all the recordings, okay, whatever we are generating it, okay, that recordings are already here. Yesterday some student told that they don't have the access, I mean they haven't seen the yesterday's video, so here is the class which we have did it yesterday, which is of 2 hours 38 minutes, and the complete class is available into the YouTube. So what I can do it, I can pass this link into the chat so that you can also have a look, whoever haven't get the recording. Okay, and it's a very straightforward, very simple. We made our website very simple. If you will see here, there is a YouTube channel link. As soon as you will click into the YouTube channel link, you will be landed into my YouTube homepage. Okay, this is my Cloud DevOps Hub homepage of the YouTube, and if you will come into this place, the very first video is the yesterday's recording. Okay, plus this is our WhatsApp community. If you will click on this, you can feel free to join. And especially for the Docker and Kubernetes, we have created a community, which is WhatsApp. Over the WhatsApp, you can feel free to join this, so that if I want to communicate any message to you, I can just drop a message here, so that you will get to know what we are doing it into the future as well. Plus,
yeah, because one thing, yeah, AWS and DevOps starting to use available.
Please mute yourself. Please, I will give the opportunity. Okay. And we are from the Facebook community, where we have 53,000 members. Okay, WhatsApp, we have started some couple of months back only. This community feature came, so it's a small, okay, but communication will be very faster into the WhatsApp as compared to the what we can say Facebook. So what we are doing it, WhatsApp community, we are developing it, and we already have a community of DevOps engineers into the Facebook. If you will see here, this is my post. Okay. This is my post over this, and this is the person who has posted this poster, and I'm doing the same activity here. This is me. And if you want to see that where exactly our community is, if you will click on this, this is my DevOps community. And in this community, you can see 53,000 members are available over the Facebook group. And you can see here, if I'm getting all these options, means I'm from the admin panel of this community. Okay. So you are not learning anything with the unknown person, you are learning with the known person. And in this group also, some students are here who knows me from the last couple of years. Anyone here who knows me from the last 1 year or something like that? Or over this my WhatsApp group or Facebook group? Yes or no? I feel.
Yeah, I am no.
You know, right? That's good. That's good, man. It's okay. It's enough. Okay. If you don't know me, you can join this group and you will know me everything. Okay. Cool. I'm just closing this. I'm just closing this part as well. Okay. And what we are doing it, we are going to discuss our AWS plus DevOps program, which is the module 5th we are going to discuss. It has overall 9 modules, and the module 5th is related to the Docker and Kubernetes, which is our this weekend agenda. I'm again going to what exactly is happening into the module 5. If you will come to my website, if you will come little bit down here, there is a syllabus. Okay. If you will click here for the complete syllabus, you will be opening one Excel sheet, which is easy to maintain. And this is the sheet which has all the information on what day we are going to learn. Okay. And if you will see here, it has a roadmap as well. What exactly the roadmap is? If you will see here in this roadmap, we have to learn to become a DevOps engineer or cloud engineer. All the information is here. Module 1, DevOps foundation, means we will discuss everything about the DevOps. Second module, it's related to the Linux. We will learn everything related to Linux. Third module is related to the AWS. We will learn everything related to AWS here. And then the core model of the DevOps engineer, which is going to be from the module 4. And this is what we are going to start here. The module 4, which is going to be start from the 27th of March 2022 on our regular batch. And in this batch, we will start with the Git, Jenkins, and then this part will come Docker and Kubernetes. And at this point, we are discussing about this thing. And in the yesterday's session, guys, I given the overview of virtual machine. I given a little bit overview of Docker, overview of virtualization and virtual machine, and little bit aware about the containerization as well. And we have introduced the Docker Hub as well as a registry. We are pulling the images from the Docker Hub. Is that okay that this part we have discussed in the last class? Can I make it green?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Right. As well as we haven't created the account, and I given the Docker Hub. So Docker Hub account not yet created. So I'm just making it in a red color only. Sorry, my mistake. I'm just making the Docker Hub account creation. Okay. Account creation. Okay. So that we can see into the today's part. Okay. This part is not yet complete. So I'm making it in red. Okay. Plus we have given the Docker overview as well in the yesterday's session. We have discussed about the Docker installation, how to install into the Linux machine. We have discussed about the Docker architecture and some commands which I have run it in front of you guys. So I can consider this part also green. This much only. Is that okay?
Yes. Yes.
Cool. Okay. And we have pulled one Hello World container and understood the Docker architecture. Is that okay? This part also I have made it. So I'm making it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And we haven't created the Nginx. We haven't created the Jenkins. Okay. So this part is still pending. Yes, we will do it. Okay. And we will go into the order as well. Cool. Yep, very clear. Okay. And we are going to cover up the module 5 in our yesterday's and today's session. So let's go actually to the actual place from where we have left in the yesterday's session. I'm going to my again PPT. Okay. I think it's already open here. Right? And as you are already aware, whatever the means in the actual basis, we are from the community, we are 24/7 available into the WhatsApp and Facebook, even on all the social medias. All the social medias links are available into my website. Here is all my social media pages. Okay, if you will come in the top, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, as well as on the YouTube. We are primarily dealing on the WhatsApp, YouTube, as well as on Facebook. Not much active on Instagram or not much active into the LinkedIn, but yes, we are most actively into the YouTube as well as on our WhatsApp and Facebook community. Cool. Whatever the PPTs we are showing, discussing, whatever PPTs I have, it's created only for you guys. So we will give it for the lifetime to you into the Google Drive. It's always, all the training is LED, live sessions, interaction with me, as you can unmute yourself, you can talk with me. Same thing you can do into the real-time classes as well, always. All the tips and tricks we will discuss in the classroom as well. If you miss, if you have any gap or anything, we will provide you the training certificate as well if required. All the interview preparation, resume making, all these things has to be taken care of by me for my group. Okay. Plus, yes, we have started our journey for Docker and virtual machine classes. These all things is on a very high level, but let me go again what exactly we have already did it. We have seen the virtual machine architecture. Okay. Plus, we have seen the what we can say Docker flow, how exactly the Docker happened. So what I can do it, I can just show quickly what we have yesterday, what we have seen it. I'm going into this place directly. Okay. So for this, if I need a Docker, what we need, the very base, we need a virtual machine to install a Docker inside it. What I'm doing, I'm going to my Google Cloud. Okay, this is my console.cloud.google.com. This is my Google Cloud place. Inside that, on the top, I'm choosing the service, which is a cloud computing service. And inside that, there is an option virtual machine instance. If you will help me out how to create a virtual machine, that will be good. Can you create a help me out how to create a virtual machine, guys? Just raise your hand, which we have already done yesterday. Yes, help me out how to create a virtual machine. Yes.
Create instance.
Your voice is very low. The way.
Create instance.
Yes, I'm clicking on the create instance. Correct. Then I have to provide a name here. I'm taking your name. Okay.
Yeah.
Giving this answer DAYAKR. Dayakar is giving this answer. Slow.
Yes.
Your voice is little bit slow. You have to be little bit loud. I'm giving that as well. March, 26 March, and Dayakar is giving the answer. So I have taken his name. Okay. And I'm creating it. Yes, I'm taking all the default option. I don't want to choose it because it is a very starting you are creating, right? So I'm taking all the default option. And in the default option, as I'm creating a virtual machine, very important thing is which operating system is required. So I'm I'm clicking on the change. I'm choosing the Ubuntu operating flavor, UBU. Why I'm choosing the Ubuntu? Can anyone give me the answer?
So it is the popular, and yesterday we have used that one only.
Correct. It is the most popular flavor of the Linux. That's why we are using the Ubuntu. Okay. Yes. And I'm taking the 10 GB size, means 10 GB of storage or C drive of that Ubuntu operating system.
AMI also popular, you know.
AMI is AWS concept. Okay. At this point, we are into the Google. AWS, so definitely we will learn in our actual classes. This is something extra to add into the resume. Correct? Yes. So I'm teaching from the Google Cloud. Because what will happen if you will go for any interview and you say, sir, I know only AWS. So they may think that if you know only AWS, they may reject you, right? And if you will say that I know AWS as well as I know the Google Cloud as well. So it's an extra advantage to you, and you can ask 2, 3 or 5 lakh package extra because you know one more cloud. Correct?
Yes.
Right. That's why I'm teaching some extra thing on the Google Cloud. Okay. I choose the Ubuntu flavor and I'm allowing the internet inside it. Okay. I'm taking all the default access plus I'm allowing the internet. HTTP and SSH. And as soon as I will click on create, it will take couple of seconds and my machine will be ready. Kavya is telling unable to hear, but I don't think so there is any problem. Guys, my voice is very clear.
Yes.
Yes,
your voice is clear.
Cool. And it will take 30 seconds and my machine will be ready. And in the yesterday's session, I told that there is a scripting approach also, which we haven't taken yesterday. So this approach is, you are aware about it, right? You know this 3 command, which we have already discussed yesterday. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So what I'm doing it in place of this 3 command, okay, sudo -i to become a root user, apt update as a best practice. I have to update my all the packages inside the machine. I can upgrade with this, and with the help of apt install docker.io command, I can install the Docker in my Ubuntu flavor because this is apt. Now let's assume this is I did for the Ubuntu flavor, ubuntu. And by any reason, because here this is Linux, right? By any reason you get any other flavor, What are other flavors name? Can anyone give me the answer? Linux other flavors name, please.
CentOS.
CentOS. Okay. What else?
Debian.
Fedora, Debian. A lot of other flavors are there.
SUSE.
RHEL. Correct. Multiple flavors are there. Sir, is this command all three commands? Guys, mute yourself. Mute yourself. All these three commands will work in all the flavor? No. Little bit difference is there. Okay. What is the difference? To avoid this type of problem, another flavor, what Docker is telling, there is another approach. What he is telling, you can run this two command. One is sudo -i. What is the meaning of sudo -i?
Root user.
We can log in as a root user.
So that it will get extra privileges. With the help of extra privileges, he can perform other activities, installation, uninstallation activities. Chalo, let me run the sudo -i command. First, let me connect to the machine. I'm going here. At this point, you can see it's in green symbol, means my machine is up and running, ready to work. There is an option SSH. What is SSH? Simple answer I need.
Secure shell.
Secure cell. What do you mean by secure cell?
So remote host we can.
Yeah, everything
What
was
was to log in?
Secure shell host.
With the help of this SSH option, I can log into this machine from my
one machine to another machine.
Yeah, one machine to another machine. Correct. From my India location, with this machine, Divakar 26 March is available into the US. With the help of SSH option on the port number 22, I will access this machine. I'm clicking here so that my key, my public key, private key, secure key, which I will definitely teach. Okay. All these things is happening and it is transferring my key in Google Cloud. Everything is automated. In AWS, in Azure, a lot of manual activity we have to do it. But in Google Cloud, everything is automated. I just clicked here from the port number 22. From my user, I have logged in into this machine. This is my user. Vikas is my user. And I have logged in into the Divakar machine. Okay. Now, what is my command? I told that sudo -i, I have to run it sudo -i. And I will become a root user. Earlier, I was a Vikas user. Now I become a root user with the help of sudo -i command. Okay. Now, this two command, if you will think, sir, I have to remember this command. I can't remember. I told no need to remember. Just understand the logic. What is this? This is a script, right? This is SH means a script. Go to the Google. Everyone knows how to use Google. If you don't know, I will also teach how to use Google. Okay. Docker shell, Docker script. SCRIPET. Okay, I'm just giving starting get Docker script. I just put this, and if you will see here on the very first something came, because my teaching is not like that. You have to remember the command. No, man, you don't have to remember. I will give the approach. You will get the answer from the Google. Okay, because let's assume tomorrow this command got changed, any one small keyword, and you haven't understood, then you will blame on me. Sir, your command is not working. Yes or no? Yes. Right, in the past it was happening, sir. There is a small changes happen in the command and they are blaming that, sir, your command is not working. I can't take that blame. So what I'm teaching everything with the help of Google. If the command got changed, this website is responsible to correct that command. Correct. So what I'm doing it, this is a get.docker script. You can go here, full script is available. Okay, you don't have to understand, remember. Okay, what they are telling, they are giving this two command on the top of this line. Okay, you can download this. See what exactly it is. Quick and easy installation via this command. So what I'm doing it, I'm just taking this two command. Okay, it is written into the Google. I'm taking this two command and I'm putting into this place. I just replaced it. Now what will happen with this? This is a curl command. Can anyone give me the answer? What do you mean by curl?
Means remote machine, like communication, it will check.
Communication. Okay.
And it will get answer? After getting like connected, it will download that script.
Okay. What exactly will happen? It will download with the help of curl command in my machine. I will download whatever has been written into the getdocker.com. Getdocker.com, something has been written. It will download as a script. So I'm taking this command, which is written here. I haven't written. I don't know the commands. Okay. You don't have to learn it also. You have to understand the logic so that you can do anything. Okay. I'm just taking this command. I'm running it here. Okay. And I'm pressing enter. As soon as I press enter, I type ls and you can see here. Mute yourself.
Sir, can you explain the curl in more detail?
I told you don't have to understand. It's already written into that place. You don't have to understand, but I can teach. I will teach. Okay. Mute yourself. You can see here, as soon as I run this curl command, with the help of curl, it went into this website, it downloaded all the things and put into get-docker.sh file. This is get-docker.sh file. I have get it. Whatever has been written into this website has been copied into this place with the help of this curl fffshl command. Okay, it has been downloaded into this place. Now, let's verify is Docker is already available here or not. How to verify?
Not Docker.
Docker-v.
Yes, yesterday I teach DOCKER Docker-v, and you can see here at this point Docker is not available. Command Docker not found. Docker is not installed. He is giving
-v, caps V.
That's okay. Anything is fine. Okay, Docker-v, Docker-v, or capital V. That is also fine. Okay, sometime this Docker also V will also work. Okay, so at this point you are saying that Docker is not found. Docker is not available. He is giving this command. I don't want to take. I would like to take the scripting approach because I'm a DevOps engineer. Okay, I will follow some beyond approach. Okay, which will be usable for every cloud, every Linux machine, every flavor. Docker has written this script with all the if-else condition, so it will get executed. Now he's telling run the sh get docker.sh command. Okay, I'm just running it here. Sh to run any of the shell script. What is shell script? Whoever has the extension sh, that is known as shell script. I'm just executing this. Okay, it will take some couple of seconds. Okay, I'm making my screen full. It will take some couple of seconds. It will do whatever he want to do in the script. Okay, and it will install a Docker for me. I have just run two commands which I copy pasted from the Google and I have executed it. Yes or no?
Yeah. So okay, one thing, because here Docker sh command only using only Docker only. Another tools are we are using.
At this point, I am teaching Docker, so I will talk with Docker only. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, that's
no,
why.
no other things. Okay, only Docker at this point. Okay, and we can verify that with the help of Docker-v. Yes, Docker version 23.0 has been installed in my machine. This script can be run into whatever the flavor, Kali, Red Hat, CentOS, Fedora, Ubuntu, whatever is the flavor, doesn't matter. Just run this two command. It will get installed in any of the flavor except Windows. Okay, Windows will not understand the sh script. Okay. Is that fine? You got my thing? I teach the another approach of the Docker installation in the today's class. This is known as the scripting approach for Docker installation. Cool?
Yeah, Vikas.
Yeah.
Cool. Good.
Because I have one doubt. So we have created VM, right? So we are having one internal IP and one external IP.
Correct.
So why can't we use one internal IP for both purpose?
Your logic is not correct. Okay, internal IP for the internal communication. Okay, if you want to talk only into the Google Cloud resources in the same VPC, then you have to use the internal IP.
Okay.
I don't know, Divakar, where you are staying, right? In India, in out of India, or which country where it is. So I have to give the access, so that I have to give the public IP to you to accessible.
Okay.
Okay. If you will be inside this VPC, in this Google Cloud VPC, then only you can accessible with the help of internal IP.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. And let's go more deeper into it. At this point, I have only installed the Docker. Okay. After Docker, this is the architecture, guys. Have you understood? Everyone is very clear with this, or can I repeat this part?
We understood it.
Everybody, guys, whoever has a background noise, please mute yourself, please. Okay, don't unmute if you have a background noise. Yes. Have you understood this architecture diagram very clearly?
Yes, we understood. Vikas.
Very good. Okay. And if you understood this part, definitely I will explain you and you will understand this part. Okay. This is a client place where we can run all the Docker command. Docker pull, build, run, push, all the Docker command has to be run from this place. It can be run with any of the platforms, CLI, command line interface. It can run from the application. It can run from the software. From anywhere you can run the Docker command, it will get executed. Okay. That all things from wherever you are executing the commands, that is known as client place, that is known as terminal. If you don't know what is terminal, the black screen, whatever it's visible, this is known as terminal. Okay, this is a terminal. Okay, we can run the command in this terminal. Second part, Docker daemon. Docker daemon is an internal service. Can anyone give me the answer? What is the English meaning of daemon? English meaning of daemon, if you know the answer, please.
Ghost.
No. No. Daemon.
Service.
Correct. Service. The
Like
service,
is
the service which is hidden running on a background, that is known as daemon. Guys, this is just a very, very basic freshers question, interview question. Okay. Sometimes they may ask, have you seen any daemon? So you can understand that it's talking about the service. What is service? In Windows, where is the service option? In Windows, chalo, very simple question.
Service.msc.
Control R and services.msc or something you can get there.
Correct. Yes. If you will go here in the task manager,
Yeah.
all applications are running as a service. See, at this point, it's all in running state, right? So this all applications are running as a service for me. This option is available into the Windows. If I want to see the services into the Linux, what is the command?
ps-ef.
PS. Okay, with the help of PS command, I can see the running processes. And Docker is also a process that is known as Docker daemon. If this service will be runnable, then only the Docker will work for us. I can prove that. Okay, I'm just showing into my Windows machine, okay, where my Docker is not running. If I will run the Docker PS or any Docker related command, okay, this is my Windows. Command prompt is Windows. Yes or no?
yes.
Okay, I'm just running the Docker PS command. Okay, I am pressing enter. Why enter is not taking? Docker PS? Yeah, and it is giving some error during container. This is indicate the Docker daemon is not running. What do you mean by Docker daemon is not running? Means Docker service, Docker software, Docker application itself is not running. That's why it is giving this error. Okay, now if I have to start this Docker daemon in Windows, because Windows is very simple, you will give the answer. How to start this Docker service in Windows?
We can go to services and we can start it.
Okay. But if I will make it very simple, okay, what we can do it? We can go into our this place and just search Docker software, DOCK, Docker software. I just click in my another screen, Docker software. It will take some couple of seconds, okay, and then it will come. I will show in front of you guys. Still not yet come. It's a very heavy software. Yes, something is came at this point. Docker engine is getting started. It is showing us starting, right? It will take some couple of seconds. Docker is starting. Okay. Yes, Docker has been started. It's in green color. Now, if I will run the same command, Docker PS, it should give some answer to me. It is giving, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
This is called service. This is called daemon. Where exactly I can't show it, but I proved that part. And where exactly it is visible, where exactly it is available into the Docker host. Wherever the Docker has been installed, that place the Docker daemon service is running, where the Docker container and Docker images will get stored or will run. That is known as Docker host. Very simple interview question. Clear?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Can you stop Docker daemon in Ubuntu and start again?
Yes, definitely. Same approach like any of the service. Systemctl stop Docker. You can do it, or you can kill the process. Okay. We can
like we can use the start stop script as well, right? There we
obviously
can.
there are a lot of approach, buddy. Lot of approaches. Okay.
Okay.
You can kill
Cool,
it.
thank
You can restart it with the systemctl. If there is any script, you can do with the help of a script as well. And if there is a software, if it's a Windows, there is a direct software. You can close this, okay, or completely shut down. You can make this shut down. You can make this down as well. Okay. And here also, see it is running. There is the option to kill also. We can kill it as well. Okay. There are a lot of approach. But at this point, I can say that this Docker daemon is running. That's why my container and images will be visible for me. Registry. What is registry?
Like all images will be stored.
Correct. All the images on the Docker Hub is available into the registry. Very clear. If you run the any of the command, Docker pull command with the help of Docker daemon, it will go, it will check locally, it is available. If it's not available, it will go to the Docker Hub, it will pull it and it will be downloaded as an image. If you will run the Docker run command, then it will become a container and container will give a output or give an answer to you over the internet. This is the flow. This is the architecture diagram for a Docker. Let's go more deeper into it. We have already seen the hello world example in the yesterday session. So we will skip this and we will go into the another example. Okay. But guys, this 4 points are very, very important. If you will remember this 4 point, you will able to understand the Docker architecture and you can explain the Docker architecture to someone else also into the interview, into the real time. Cool. Now, what is the biggest difference between virtual machine and Docker? Can anyone give me the answer? Because we have already seen virtual machine. We have already seen the Docker. What is the biggest difference? If you will see here, the big difference is guest operating system. While creating a virtual machine, the biggest problem is we have to take the operating system. And this is a very heavy size. What will be the minimum operating system size, guys? Can anyone give me the answer? So let me talk very straightforward. Okay, what is the Ubuntu operating system size? Go to the internet and give me the answer into the chat, please.
7 to 8 GB, sir. 7 to 8 GB.
7 to 8 GB. No, your answer is not correct. Check it over the
One,
internet.
1 GB or 2 GB.
Yes, around 2 GB. Okay.
2 GB.
Yes, your answer is correct. Around 2 GB. Okay. Ubuntu of 2 GB. That is correct. Okay, I agree. What about any other flavor? CentOS. How much will be the size? Operating system size. Guys, take the help from the internet. If you don't know the answer, no worries. But take the help from the internet and give it to me. Ubuntu is 2 GB and larger. That's fine. What about CentOS?
CentOS is similar 1 GB.
1 GB. Chalo, I agree. What about Windows?
Windows almost 14 GB. Is
14
game
GB.
size.
No, if not 14. Around 4 or 5 GB
4
is
GB.
downloadable.
4
Correct.
GB, but it's getting the space we are installing that the Windows that
Yeah,
almost
I'm
taking
coming,
the
I'm
14
coming,
GB.
I'm coming to that place. See, Ubuntu is 2 GB, but it's a ISO file, right? It's a ISO file is of
Yes.
2 GB. And if you will extract it and use it, it will around 8 to 8 GB, right? And same thing for the CentOS also. If it's a 1 GB, it will be around 6 to 7 GB, right? For Windows, if you will extract this ISO file, it will be of 15 plus GB for sure. Yes or no? This is the real situation.
Yes, yes.
Right?
Yes, yes.
In the case of VM. Okay. And can you guess it? How much will be the minimum operating system size? Just general guess, please.
Minimum is around 4 GB.
Not man, 2 GB is this one. So how come 4 GB?
Okay. 1
40
GB.
MB.
Minimum.
40
1 GB, 1 GB.
Okay, 1 GB. 1 GB is general. Okay. 1
Yes.
GB is general OS size. Okay. Or we can say normal OS size is 1 GB. Okay. In case of virtual machine. Chalo, let's talk about the Docker. Same thing. Okay. I will ask minimum. I will ask the same question for you for the Docker part. Okay. Let me paste it here. Let me delete everything. Okay. Leave the Windows, not required. Okay. I don't want to discuss about Windows. Okay. Minimum OS size. Guys, same question. Can you guess it? How much will be the operating system, Ubuntu operating system in Docker?
Maybe around 140 to 200 MB.
Yes, he is correct. Okay, 200 MB. Chalo, what about CentOS?
150.
Student knows. Okay, 160. 160 MB. Sorry. Yep. And what will be the minimum operating system size in Docker? You have to prove it.
100 MB.
100. Okay. No, your answer is not correct.
50 MB.
No, no 50 MB.
45 MB.
Guys, go and Google and check it. Don't give the wrong answer. I know the real answer, please. Give the real answer. Go to take the help from the Google. Internet is always with you. Someone has given the answer. Very correct answer. Alpine 5 MB. Arvind, unmute yourself and give me the answer. Arvind has told into the chat Alpine 5 MB. Alpine answer is correct, which is of 5 MB. Guys, can you guess it? 5 MB size for the operating system. Nowadays, one photograph is also beyond 5 MB in our mobile phone. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? This is the operating system Alpine OS, which is of 5 MB. Let me prove all these things. Okay. Ubuntu. Let me go to my virtual machine. Where is my virtual machine? Okay. Here. Guys, I want to check how many images are available here. What is the command we have discussed yesterday?
Docker image.
Docker image ls.
Docker images. Okay. At this point, no image available. I want to download the Ubuntu image. Give me the command, please.
Docker pull.
Yes.
Ubuntu.
Yes. Docker pull Ubuntu. I press enter. Okay. It will check in my internal machine. It is available or not. It has been downloaded in my machine. Now I'm running the Docker images command again. And you can see here, what is the size? The size is 77.8 MB for the Ubuntu latest operating system. And here he's telling 200. Let me correct it with 200. It's a 77.8 MB. 2 GB and 77 MB. There is a big difference. Yes or no?
Yes.
Very, very big difference. Okay. Yes. What about CentOS? Let me download the CentOS image. Docker pull CentOS. Okay. Make sure your spelling is correct. CentOS. It will download in your machine. Okay. See, image download, how much easy thing is, right? I'm checking with the Docker images command, and CentOS is 231 MB. Okay. CentOS is 231 MB. This is the correct answer. Alpine. Okay. He's telling 5 MB. Let me verify it. Okay. Don't trust anybody. If you are a technical person, check it. Okay. Alpine. I'm pressing enter. Alpine spelling is correct. Okay. A should be small. Okay. And I'm pressing enter. Access denied. Something goes wrong. I don't know. If you don't know, no worries. Okay. You don't have to remember the things. I will teach the tricks. You have to go to the internet and use it. Docker, DOCKER, PULLALPINE. Okay. Here. Docker Hub, official place. Alpine is the place. You can go into this place and you have to run this command, Docker pull Alpine. Okay. I'm just running this. I'm pressing enter. Latest, it is downloaded. Okay. And now let's verify what is the size. Docker images. And you can see his Alpine is of 7 MB. Alpine is a operating system which is of 7 MB size. Got my point?
Yes.
Everyone got my point?
Yes, because.
Okay. If you know the basics, clearly, there is no big problem. I download CentOS, I download Ubuntu, I download Alpine. Everything will be available into this place. Can you tell me any of the application name? Okay. Any of the operating system name, I will download in front of you. Any of the, I haven't listened that name is I'm ready to take that part. Any software, any application. Yes, I would like to download with the help of Docker. Give me the name, please. Guys, take the general answer only. Nginx, Apache, Tomcat, MySQL, Postgres, anything.
Apache.
Tomcat.
Apache, Tomcat. One answer. Apache, APACHE. I'm into the Docker Hub. I just went into the Apache. I just type Apache. HTTP is coming. Apache, the correct name is HTTPD. The Apache is a web server. Okay. How to download this thing? You have to run this command, Docker pull HTTPD. It will get downloaded in my machine. Okay. I'm going here. I'm here. I just run the Docker pull HTTPD and Docker Apache image will get downloaded in my machine. Image as a image as a web server. Okay. I can verify it. I downloaded 4 images. Till now I have downloaded 4 images. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
At this point, I'm doing all manual work. Everything is automated, but I'm doing all manual work. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Let's assume you are working in one of the big MNC. Have you heard about the company named Netflix?
Yes.
You heard, right? And this all images and containers. Okay. How much will be the size? How many images or containers are running into the Netflix? These are running 500,000 containers and this many clusters per day. Is that possible? You can manage all these things with manual Docker commands?
No.
No.
Impossible. Impossible. You can't do This 500,000 containers, images, clusters per day. You can't manage it with the help of this Docker commands.
What is clusters?
Cluster, I will teach. Just give me 5 minutes. I will teach cluster. Okay. But at this point, container, let's focus on the container image. This many container images, you can't deal it with the help of Docker, because everywhere, wherever you want to deal with Docker, you have to run the Docker command, Docker command, Docker command. There is no GUI, there is no automation, only Docker command. Docker create, build, or ship. That is possible with the help of Docker. But management of 100 plus or 1000 plus container is not possible with the help of Docker. That's why the new tool came into the picture. The name is
Kubernetes.
Kubernetes. Now,
Kubernetes.
the question is, what is Kubernetes?
It is
Container
actually in Indian.
orchestration.
It is a orchestration tool.
Orchestration tool. Which orchestration tool?
Container management. tool.
Container management, container orchestration tool. Correct. Okay. This, if I have some images, I downloaded 4 images in last 4 minutes. If you are working or you are working in a big company where this many 500,000 of containers has been dealt, you can't deal with the Docker. You can create with the help of Docker. You can ship, build with the help of Docker. Okay. But you can't manage this container with the help of Docker. Impossible. So the new tool came into the market, that is Kubernetes. And I'm introducing Kubernetes now. We have to learn a lot of things into the Docker. But at this point, you can see the biggest benefit is containers are very small size into the Docker. That's why Docker is very, very, very fast, cheap. There is no chargeable, open source, freely available into the market. And if you will need this type of images into your virtual machine, it will be very heavy. You have to pay a lot of money to download this. Internet speed, slowness, all this you have to face it. But if you will use with the help of Docker, it will be very easy to run all these things. Just a single command, you can perform all this activity. And yesterday we already did. Yes or no? Windows 11 emulator. Okay.
Yes.
Let me do it again. Windows 11 emulator. Okay. Let me go into my starting again. Windows 11 emulator. Okay. I'm just running this Docker command. Okay. And Windows 11 will be up and running. I'm just taking it. I think yesterday I haven't explained this command, right? Let me explain it today. Before that, let me go into my Google Cloud account. Let me check it. This is my external IP. Okay. And I'm just copying this external IP. 1 second. Yes, I'm just moving into this external IP. I'm just copying this. And if you will see here, anything is running into this my external IP. At this point, nothing is running. Okay, let me check it on my 3000 port as well. Okay, because I'm going to run into the 3000 port, double column 3000. Okay, at this point, nothing is running. Guys, I'm just giving this link also. You can also check it. This is my external IP, and on the 3000 port or in the general port, nothing is working. Can you verify that also for me? Yes or no? Anything is working?
No, it's not working.
Nothing is working, right? Say blank, this type of page is coming. Let's assume you want this type to run something. So what I'm doing it today, I'm going into my base. Okay. And I'm going to run the Docker container, Docker image of Windows 11 on the port number 3000 of Docker, 3000 of virtual machine. And I'm connecting both this port with -p command with this 3000 double column 3000. And this is the name I'm giving Windows 11 React based emulator. Okay. And this is the user is getting created. The user is Blue Edge. What I'm doing it, I'm just taking this command. Okay. I am copying this command. Okay. And I'm pasting into my this place. Okay. And as soon as you, if you will allow me, I will press enter and your Windows 11 emulator will be available into the browser. Please allow me. Can I press enter?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm pressing enter. It will take some couple of seconds. It will download all the architecture. Docker flow will happen. Okay. And let it get complete first. You can refresh in between and check it and confirm me if it's working or not. I will wait until this has been downloaded. It has been downloaded. For me, it has been configured. Okay. I'm going to the browser.
Yeah, because it's good.
I'm going into the 3000 port. Let me refresh it and let me check it. Anything is working?
Yeah, it's working.
For me, still is not working. It's little bit.
Yeah, it is working for me.
Yes. it is working. Okay, Windows 11 in React emulator is coming. It's loading. Maybe my things are slow. Okay, but yeah, it is loading because virtual machine. Okay, yeah, it is loading. It will take some couple of seconds, and yes, 11:50 is the time. 11:50 is the right time at this point, and I'm just signing with the Blue Edge user. And yes, Windows 11 emulator is running into the browser with the help of Docker. Very, very simple, very, very fast. With the help of single command, we can achieve this thing. That's why I'm encouraging you. Companies are moving toward this side because application creation is now very, very easy. Application deployment is very easy. I did the deployment. This is known as deployment because I am running into one of the environment. This is known as small deployment. Yes, you can call as a deployment. Correct? Yes. Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Good. Okay. I'm just closing it. I'm closing it. I don't need it. For you also it is working. Then we are good. Now, now I will again check it with the Docker images. Earlier it was 4. Okay. Now it is 5. Okay. And it is getting increasing. So management of this images and container manually is not helpful for me, right? So what I will do it, we have to introduce another tool that is known as Kubernetes, who will do all these things for us. So we are moving toward the Kubernetes side. Okay, is that fine?
Yes.
Cool. Let me go to my PPT again. We are missing a lot of things, okay, which we can't cover it at this point, but definitely we will learn it. Okay. I'm missing all these things, like what all things. I just did the installation. Okay. Basic Docker commands. We have seen it. We have not seen the flow completely. Okay. We have directly seen this part. Okay. Plus Docker, all the container has a life cycle, which I will explain. Okay. Some Docker container commands, which I have to explain. I have to introduce you about nginx in the classes. I will do it. Okay. Docker images with the help of nginx application. We created yesterday website that is automated. Here I will break this website and completely manual we will create it. Okay, with some basic Docker command. Guys, is that possible? You can remember these commands? Docker pull nginx, Docker image, Docker nginx.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, it's possible.
If you are able to remember this thing, you will be a good into the Docker. Okay, don't think Docker commands are tough. These are very simple. They have made it very simple. Okay, and I will explain. If it's a command will become big, I will explain in my best way. Okay, cool. Plus Jenkins application. Chalo, let's do the deployment of Jenkins also. Guys, what is Jenkins? Can anyone give me the answer? What is Jenkins?
It is a
It's easy to build and test the application.
CI/CD server or CI/CD application. Cool. Anyone did the Jenkins installation in your real-time life?
Yes.
No, sir.
Who's
No,
that?
sir.
I need a person who told yes. Who is that? Umar, Vinod?
Yes, sir.
Umar, you did yes? You told yes?
Yeah, I can able to. But
Yes.
I didn't install, sir.
Yes, you installed it. How you install? Can you explain to everyone? Or I will help you out. Just give some keywords. Yes. If you have to, let's assume you are the DevOps engineer. I give an opportunity. You have to install a Jenkins. How you will do it? Please help me out. Buddy, give the answer. I will help you out if it's wrong also. Anyone?
Yeah.
One by one, please.
Can I?
Yes, Suresh, go ahead.
Yeah, we have around 3 methodologies. Standalone is there, and we have Docker is there. One way, and you can deploy in Kubernetes also.
I don't know. I'm asking how to install Jenkins. Can you give me very simple answer so that everyone will able to understand? How to install Jenkins in any of the virtual machine? This is my question. And this is one of the interview question also. Okay.
apt get installed.
No, it will not.
Yeah,
If you don't know the answer, don't give the answer because I am very perfect in all these things.
Yeah, first we need Java.
Yes, I like this person. You need a operating system. Okay.
Yeah.
You need a Java. Yes. What else?
And we have to install Jenkins.
You have to do some in between, some more configuration is required.
We need to set environment. Download the
which version?
Okay.
Java 8 or Java
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 11.
8 is outdated. You have to take Java 11 nowadays.
Java 11 only.
Yes.
Yes.
By using Docker, we can use install Jenkins also.
Leave the Docker. Na, I'm asking the manual answer at this point.
Oh, okay.
Give me the manual answer. Yes, someone is telling var file. Yes, that is also one of the approach. Guys, give me this answer. You have to take the operating system. You have to install Java. Okay, Java 11, JDK or JRE at least. After that, you have to add the 2 keys. Okay, into the repository. You have to adding the keys. Okay. If you don't know, no need to worry. Go to the Google. Okay, Jenkins installation. Okay, installation on Ubuntu. Okay, I will teach all these things. No need to worry. This is, yes, I'm going into this place. Go to the always official document, and you have to run at least this 5 command to get the Jenkins installation. Yes or no? But plus Java installation is always required. Means you have to run the call command to adding the key, to adding the key, to adding the packages, binaries. This 2 command you have to run it, then apt update and install. Okay, so I'm taking this 4-5 commands. Okay, first operating system, Java installation, this all 4 commands, and then you have to install apt get install Jenkins, and then Jenkins will get installed. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Okay, where is Java installation written? They have mentioned it here, LTS version, somewhere in the top they've written. See, Java
Sir,
is
you need
required.
all this, sir.
Can you give the answer? What exactly?
Sir, you need all this comment, sir.
Obviously, yes. Without this, Jenkins will not work.
Okay, sir.
Okay, if you haven't did it, you were giving the wrong answer. Okay. See, Java installation, this all things. First, Java requirement page is there. You have to install Java with the correct version, with the correct configuration. Java, see, I will tell you, Java installation, path set, PATH path set, environment set, then only Java will work. Okay, then you have to do this part, and then you have to do this part, then only the Jenkins will work. Jenkins manual steps. Okay, if you did any of the mistake into all this step, Jenkins will not work. But I'm going to teach you Jenkins with a very automated way with the help of Docker. I will teach this all things in my Jenkins class, not now. Okay, I will teach all these things in my Jenkins class. Where is my Jenkins class? If you will see here, in this syllabus, you will go up, see here, Jenkins software installation. Jenkins installation with multiple approach, var file, Ubuntu plus Windows plus Linux also. All these things I will teach it. Okay, at this point I am teaching this thing with the help of Docker. So I am taking this simple command. Okay, on the port 8080. Can you check the same IP again? Anything is running on port 8080? Guys, check it. Anything is running on port 8080?
Not working. It's not working.
Verify. Let everyone has to verify. No, for me 8080 nothing is working. Why I'm choosing 8080 port?
By default, Jenkins run on
Default
8080
port number. This was in Jenkins.
Yeah.
Default port.
I need a better answer. Your answer is correct. I need a better answer. If you need one more,
why? Because we are going to run on 8080.
Correct. If you need one more like package, okay, you have to give some more answer. Which environment Jenkins is working? Jenkins is a web-based application. Web server is required. What exactly it is? Search into the Google, you will get the answer in the very first page. If you will type Jenkins into the Google, you will get the answer.
Web server, sir.
Web server. Which web server?
80 port.
Web server name.
Apache.
Not
Apache
Apache.
web server.
Not Apache. Not guys, don't give the wrong answer. If you will give the wrong answer, you will get rejected into the interview. You have to give the very correct answer.
Tomcat.
Not
Java.
Java is another thing, man. See, student tell that, sir, I given the answer, but I have rejected. The reason is automated server. Okay, it's not written. No, in the Google it's not written on the top. Let's run it. Yeah, here is written. Okay. Control F JETT. Tomcat TOM. What happened? APAC. Okay, yes, see, it's run as a Apache Tomcat. It will run on Apache Tomcat. Okay, Apache Tomcat will run on port 80. Tomcat has a default port of 8080. That's why it is running on port 8080. The real answer is a Jetty server, JETTY. If I will search into the Google, JENKINS JETTY. Okay, Jenkins Jetty version. Okay, then you will get the answer. Jenkins JT. Okay, above JT it is run. Okay, JT means Java-jar file. If you want to run it, then you will run with the help of JT server. Okay, it's a very similar to Apache Tomcat. You can understand at this point. Chalo, let's at this point you can see 8080 nothing is working. I know only this command run with the help of Docker run my Jenkins latest version on port 8080 with -p. I don't want to talk with this at this point, so I'm attaching it. I will be into the interactive mode and I will deattach it. I don't want to talk. I just want to come out. Otherwise, if I will not write -d, all the logs will be visible to me in my terminal. I don't want to see it. That's why I'm written -d. Why I'm writing -p? Because I would like to see on the port 80. That's why -p is belong to the port. I would like to see on 8080. I'm just copying this command, Control C. I'm going here. Where is my terminal? Yes, here is my terminal. I'm just pressing enter. Please allow me. Can I press the enter?
Yes, of course.
Oh, first we have to, okay. Java install or not?
Guys, you are still in local normal.
Sorry. Yeah, it will take care. Docker will take care. Okay, fine.
Docker will take care. I'm running the container, which is everything. Okay, I'm pressing enter. Okay, Jenkins was not available. It is downloading. See, something big page is happening. Something is happening. Let it get download. Let it get installed. Let it get configured. Let it run. Everything is running at this point. Okay. Now, how to verify that it is created or not? What is the command? Docker command. Docker PS. Yes, with the help of Docker PS, you can see here at this point in the port number 8080, something is running. Okay. See, something is running, and these two lines are the details that on the port 8080 from the internet, something is running, and the name is something automated name. It has been running from the 14 second. Chalo, let's go to the browser. Yes,
yeah, it's working.
It's working. Really?
Yeah.
Something came into this place. Jenkins is going to be get configured in some couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, experienced persons, give me the answer.
Sudo cat and var file, then you will get the password, administration password.
And one more thing also, we need to see the command prompt from the, what is the password is there in exactly for
simple press cat and copy this link and paste in the terminal. We will get the password.
I want to talk with Mahesh. Mahesh, how much is your experience?
2 to 3 years.
Okay. Mahesh, it's okay. Your answer is kind of correct. What else? Anyone else who can give me the 100% correct answer? Betu,
yes,
experience. How much experience?
Yeah, I have 2 years experience.
Okay, give me the answer.
Yes, sudo cat. Then we will give to path, and then we will.
What is the particular path?
Var and Jenkins.
Anyone else? Betu, not 100%. You copied the previous person answer. Anyone else? Can give me the very correct answer, 100% correct answer.
Copy that var file. Like
there is no var
go to
file.
that path.
There is no var file.
Go to that path, and then you will get the password.
Santosh, how much is
slash var?
Santosh, how much is your experience?
7 years.
As a?
As an autosys admin.
You are already admin. Okay. What else? Anyone else? No, your answer is not 100% correct. Arvind is giving the correct answer. See, guys, read the Arvind answer. Arvind, unmute and give me the answer. Yes, Arvind, give the answer. Most of the students are telling, copy this, copy, and run the cat command. And sorry, my mistake. Yeah, correct. Control Z, Control C. Okay, cat. Okay, and sudo is not required because I'm already a root user. Okay.
Yeah.
And most of the students are giving this answer, but there is no file. Your answer is not correct. And interview, if you feel that you given the correct answer and interviewer rejected, means you're given the wrong answer. That's why he rejected you. Correct?
Yes.
Because my students sometimes tell us, sir, I given the correct answer. I given all the answers. I told, give me the answer to me. I will tell you what's the wrong inside it. And see, whoever is telling that cat and run this command, your answers are wrong. Okay. Yes. What is the correct answer now?
Docker exec.
Now Mohan is giving the correct answer. Guys, help me out. DOCKEREXEC-IT. What I'm doing it, I'm going inside the container. Jenkins is running inside a container. I have to go inside a container. If you will run this command into the virtual machine, it will not run because Jenkins is not running into virtual machine. It is running inside a Docker or container.
Okay, I got your point. That's why I made mistake.
Yes.
Container name or ID.
Correct. Container name. Okay. I am taking the container name.
Cat you can do. Now cat you can do.
No. Docker exe-it bin/bash. Okay. Now, earlier I was into the root user. I was into the Divakar machine. Okay. What is Divakar? Divakar was my machine name, right? Divakar was my machine name. Earlier I was into my Divakar machine. Now I'm not in Divakar machine. I'm inside the container Jenkins, and this is the 766.7E6 is the container IP. Now I'm inside the container. How can I go inside the container? With the help of exe-it. One of the interview question, if you will say I have a 2 years of experience, he will ask this question with you. How to go inside the container. Now
because without going to container, in place of bin bash, you can do cat and give that path as well.
Yes. I want to teach everything, right?
Okay.
Can you show me that method also once?
Now whoever has given the answer cat and run this command, and I will press enter. Now I get the password. Your answer was correct, but not 100% correct.
Okay.
Cool. Now this is the password. I can copy this password and I can paste it here. Where is that? I can paste it, and yes, my Jenkins server will be up and running. Cool. Thank you, guys. Yes, we have installed the Jenkins server into the Docker as well with Docker concept. Correct?
Yes.
Understood? Everyone?
Yes.
Guys, feel free to ask the question one by one, please. I will give the opportunity to the person who will start the camera. Yes. Feel free to ask the questions, please. Switch on the camera and ask the questions, please. Yep. Yeah, Bitu, go ahead.
Yeah.
Any question?
No.
Okay, cool. Guys, any other person?
I have a question.
Switch on the camera, please. At least everyone has to see each other, right? It will
be
more interactive.
Yeah, I have one doubt regarding
one second. Vinu, 1 second. Let's give the opportunity to you. Yeah, Guru, go ahead.
Can I go ahead?
Yep.
Yeah, because in real-time scenarios, while we are working for saying a 2 or 3 years experience, will we be doing like installing these apps and all, or we'll be doing the application development containerization kind of thing?
Everything.
Okay.
See, we are the DevOps engineer who will first we are the DevOps engineer who will create an infra first, and then we will maintain this infra as well. Okay. This is an infrastructure tool, or Jenkins is 100% DevOps tool. We only have to install, we only have to do the configuration. If anything goes wrong, we only have to fix it. This is our tool. Docker is our tool. Developer can help you out while writing the code, but Jenkins is 100% DevOps engineer tool.
Okay, because why I'm asking is with the less kind of experience, how the MNC client will give the hands-on doing
for
this.
Pressure can also run this command.
Okay.
Yes or no?
Because there's a production server, no? How they will be.
You don't have to worry. See, production, it will become production first, has to be get developed into the dev environment. Right? If all good, then it will go into the QA, then the same command has to be run into the production environment. That's it.
Okay. The infrastructure installation, everything will be done by us, or any senior architect will be doing those kind. And
senior architect will design all these things, but has to be run by DevOps engineer. In my company, my team, I'm giving this all commands. First, I will test it. I will not write it. Okay. I will give the opportunity to others. Right? Give it to me. Show it to me. All good. Go and deploy into the production environment.
Okay.
That's it.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyone else? Any question? Or I would like to move into the Kubernetes part. Anyone? Any question?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay, cool. Yep. Now my Jenkins is also up and running. Let's see how many containers are running at this point. You can see 2 containers are running. How many images are there? Let me come out This is, I'm at this point, I'm inside the container with the exit command. I will be out. I'm into the Devakar machine now. DOCKERIMAGES. You can see here 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. In the real-time companies, it will be 50, 60. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So management is very difficult with the help of Docker commands. Now we have to introduce another tool that is known as Kubernetes. Let's go into the Kubernetes. Okay. I'm going here, but before going into the Kubernetes, we missed a lot of things into the Docker. Okay. If you want to be a DevOps engineer, Docker is a very good thing. We have to understand all these things, very important. Okay. At this point, what I did, what I was doing. Okay. Let me take this as a pen into the pen so that you will understand easily. Okay, this image is very, very important. Okay, I'm going into the pen. Okay. I put this into the pen. Okay, at this point, we are taking the ready-made images from the Docker Hub. Yes or no? Agree?
Yes, sir.
Right? We are taking, we are running the Docker run command. Okay, we are running the Docker run command and we are creating the container. Correct? At this point, we are doing only this part. Yes. But do you think that how these images are coming into the Docker Hub? Someone is writing, someone is creating, and then sending into the Docker Hub, and then we are downloading and we are enjoying the things. Right? How this thing is happening? This can be happen. There is a concept known as Docker file. Small, very basic 4-line of code can create an image. Do you think 4 line of code can create an operating system? If you want to see the real-time code of operating system, I can show that also. Okay, I can show which operating system. Linux, 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 GitHub. Okay, this is the place, Linux, GitHub, where my Linux code is available. And open these files, thousands and thousands of lines from the last 14,000 developers has written this code. 14,000 developers are writing this Linux code, but with the help of Docker, 4 lines of code and you can create the image. That's the beauty of Docker. You can take the help from this 14,000 developers from how long they are writing. I will teach everything. Okay. This code has been started writing in 2005. From 2005 to 2022, around 15 years, this code has been written by the 14,000 developers. This is called Linux code, which is open source, available into the market. If you know little bit, you can download this code, edit it, and create your own operating system as well. I will show in my GitHub class. Maybe tomorrow or the after tomorrow only, we will start our topic with the Git, and this is called Git. I will show into my tomorrow or the after tomorrow class itself. Okay. So, but you can see here 14,000 developers are writing this code, but we can develop with the 4 line of code. And we can create this type of Docker file and we will run the command Docker build. As soon as we will run the Docker build command, it will get image will get created. It's very easy in Docker. Agree? Anyone heard about Docker file? Any experienced person or anyone?
Yes, I have it.
Okay. In your company, you are writing Docker file?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's good. Yes. That is a DevOps work or developer work. Okay. DevOps and developer combine and they will write this 4 lines, not more than only 4 lines. Okay. 4 lines and the Docker file will get created. Okay. Someone was telling yes. How many lines are in your Docker file in your company?
Around 5 to 6.
5 to 6, yeah, 4, 5, 6 lines. 6 lines, so we can write it, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
if I will,
yes, yes.
You can write it for sure.
Yes.
And all 6 lines are very same. I am giving 4 lines. I will give 4 lines. You have to just copy this 4 lines, just change the keyword, done. Okay. Yes. At this point, we have learned only this part and we have this part. There is a big part is also there, which we have to learn it to become a DevOps engineer. Okay. Now what will happen? Containers. I created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 containers. Now this container cannot be managed with the Docker. We have to learn some other tool. The tool name is Kubernetes. Okay. And we will run all these containers into the Kubernetes. Okay. Cool. Now I'm introducing Kubernetes. Kubernetes will be very similar in all the platform, AWS, Google Cloud, Azure, everything is very similar. This is a separate entity tool, okay, separate tool for the container management. Okay, it doesn't matter where you are running, what you are running. Okay, but Kubernetes is a separate open source tool for the container management. Okay, and all the commands will be very similar in AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, Alibaba, or whatever is the cloud. Okay, cool. Guys, can we take a 5-minute break here and we will start a new topic of Kubernetes? Is that fine?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Because
Okay.
the reason is I don't want you to go for a break in between when I teach. Okay, so let's take a 5-minute break. Okay, 5 minutes is enough. 5 or 7?
Yes.
Two option, 5 or 7?
7.
Okay, let's take a 7-minute break. Okay, come back in 7 minutes. We are starting a Kubernetes. Okay, and if you want to bring your friends also, please bring it. It will be good for us. They will learn it.
Okay, done.
Cool. Thank you. And how to invite it? I will again open my website. Okay. They have to come into this place. Okay, CloudDevOpsHub.com, and there is the option free workshop. And in the free workshop, there is the option here, register here. Or I will give this link again into the chat so that you can pass this link or you can pass this registration link and they can understand the Kubernetes also with us. And whoever is not yet into our community, WhatsApp community, please scan this barcode and join it so that you will get the recording. Otherwise, you have to wait for the recording. Directly, you will get into this community. Okay, cool. Guys, let's take a 5 minutes, 6-minute break. Okay, and come back, please. Guys, I'm back. What about you?
Yeah, I am also.
Yeah, I am also.
Everyone? Bharat,
Yeah,
Gopal?
Yes, Vikas.
Yeah, I'm also.
Good. Yeah, I'm closing this timer. Guys, I told you I will show my rating also, right? I'm going. These are my Google form, okay, for our batch student. Okay. At this point, the batch 29 is up and running, which has been started on 22nd of Feb. And whatever the syllabus you are looking, this is the complete syllabus for the batch 29 itself, which we have started on 22nd Feb, around 1 month back. And in the 1 month back, whatever we have learned, it has been completed into the green color. Okay. And from tomorrow onwards, 21st, the day 21. Okay. And from the 27th March, we are going to start our journey for the DevOps. Okay. DevOps means building, planning, releasing, monitoring, operate, deploy, and all these things we are going to learn from the tomorrow onwards. Okay. And that is starting from the tomorrow, 27th of March, 8 a.m. IST. Okay. If anyone is interested to join my batch, you can come to my website. This banner, you can click and you can register into this place. But this is a paid course. You are feel free to join this. Just give this your detail and you can join my actual batch as well. Okay. Secondly, I would like to show what my student has told about me. Okay. This is the form, the batch 29 form, which has been 30 days old. Okay. And 20 response has been came because around 20-25 students are there into that batch. So 20 response has came from all the students, Suchitra, Vegar, Kaushak, Amrit, and all these things. This all student, you can see it into my YouTube channel as well. Okay. I'm going to my YouTube channel. Okay. And in my YouTube channel, if you will see, okay, there is a playlist, what student has done, or I will go from the website. Okay. So that it will be easy for you. You can go to my homepage of my website, and in the website, if you will come little bit down, I'm telling 30 days has been completed, 22nd of February to 22nd of March. 30 days completed. In the 30 days, what they have learned from me. Student presentation, you can go into this URL. Okay, from my website, click on this student presentation. And this is the batch 29. This is the batch 29, which has been uploaded 1 day ago. Means on the Friday we did, Saturday we have uploaded around 2 hours 24 minutes. My student has given this presentation. Okay. And you can feel free to watch this thing. This all my students are giving the presentation, and you will be into the same batch if you will join me. Okay. These are the students who are giving the presentation. They prepared, they learned from me, they prepared the PPT and they present in front of everyone. You can also have a look. Okay. And you can see the rating as well. This student has given the rating and these are the names. Okay. And in this name, you can see they are all are from the batch 29 regular batch, 100%, all are from the batch 29. And they given a rating for me. My teaching approach is very satisfied. The purple color says very satisfied. Out of 20 students, 18 student has told my teaching approach is very satisfied. 2 student told satisfied. Same thing, 18s are very satisfied with the communication with the student, very satisfied how I'm professional, very satisfied how I explain the topics, very satisfied how I'm active into the class because I'm the only person who speak. Okay, disciplined. I get 19 points, 19 students told I'm very disciplined with my things, with my syllabus. Okay. Friendly. Yes, I'm friendly. Obviously, I'm talking with you guys. Okay. I'm helpful. Okay. I given the answers to. One is neutral. Okay. Rest everyone told I'm very helpful. Okay. Passionate about teaching and resourceful. I have everything, whatever you are expecting. I do have all the things. Rated about the modules. Module 1 has been completed. This all rating, I get it into the my training. Okay. Plus all the questions, whatever the question has been asked into the classroom, out of 20 students, 18% are very satisfied with my answers. 10% student or 2 students are told they are very satisfied. Okay, some are very satisfied, some are satisfied. Okay, and are you learning every day new? Yes, everyone is learning new thing, and they've given some comment as well. Class punctual timings and everything. Our class will always start at 8 a.m. IST, means 8 a.m. IST. Not even 8:01 also we will wait. Okay. Everything is very punctual. Okay. All good. Provide more placement for the DevOps. Amazing. Daily class, work expecting, practical session, bit fast. Sometimes some students feel it, but it will never. Want to see more practical experience? Continue with this good quality. This code is really providing a good knowledge, helpful. I'm happy with the training method. Everything is more than enough. Okay. I'm very happy. Every class interacting, day by day learn, satisfied with the class. No special thanks for Vikas. I'm the only person who is taking this class. I'm fresher. Teaching everything is understandable, easy. Motivate, keep motivating. Weekend class required. Yeah, definitely it will come in future. I can't comment at this point. Good, keep it up. For me, okay. And they want to refer their friends as well. Okay, so this is my rating for the batch 29. And I want you guys just have a look into this video as well. Okay, I'm giving this link. It will be very, very helpful for the freshers. Okay, till 1 hour is for the fresher. Okay, means they discuss about the Windows administration activity. They discuss about lot of things. Okay, and after that 1 hour, yeah, this girl, he's told about the IT support activities. Okay, this is Geeta. After that, Geeta, yes, what is the name? Nandini. Nandini came. She told about all the 3 cloud providers. What is AWS? What is Azure? What is Google Cloud? Okay, she given a very good answers. Okay, whatever she learned from me. Okay, and after that, who came? After that, yeah, after that, I think Sumit. Okay, Sumit came. He explained about the AWS. What exactly the AWS? Whatever he learned from our classes. He explained everything in just 20 minutes. Okay, on a high level. After Sumit, the another person came. Okay, guys must watch this Sumit videos. It's a really, really good. He given a very resourceful answer. Then Goli Satish came. Okay, he's from France and he explained about the database, whatever we have learned into the databases in our classroom. Okay, and then we wind up our session. So this is 2.5 hour session. Must watch it. It will be very, very helpful for you guys. Okay, is that okay?
Okay.
Cool, good. Okay, chalo, let's come to the next topic, Kubernetes. Okay, I'm closing all these things. I'm closing this, I'm closing this, I'm closing this, I'm closing this. I'm going to my PPT again. Okay, I'm here. Kubernetes, where is the Kubernetes PPT? Yep, Kubernetes. Okay, which is our module 5th. Chalo, let's start discussing about Kubernetes. Can anyone give me a very simple answer? What is Kubernetes and why we are learning? Your answer should come from this
tool.
Yes, container is a orchestration tool. Agree. And
it's monolithic and
to make our environment highly available.
Auto scaling. Okay. Automatic auto scaling. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Automatically highly available. Yes. What else? Yeah. Give me the answer. Automatic, highly available, automatic auto scaling, automatically healing if any problem happen. Yes. Answers I need.
You can able
it's
to
easy with cloud, without cloud.
No, chalo, let me give the answer. Chalo. Let's park this question. I will give that answer. Okay. Kubernetes, everything is a pod here. You guys knows what is pod? It's a game of pod, game of containers. Okay, means here, if you see the Netflix, 500,000 of containers are there that are known as pod. Container is a Docker definition, Docker keyword, and pod is a Kubernetes. Okay, there is a small difference. I will teach it, but you can understand. Container become pod in Kubernetes. That's it. Okay. In multiple different languages, different names are there: Hellman, Pilot, Governor, in different languages. Okay. And yep, we have to continue our session from this place. We have created the container. Now we will move into the Kubernetes. Okay. If you will see this diagram, this is Docker. Yes or no? This is Docker. Docker can create, build, or ship the container and move from one place to another. Yes or no?
Yes.
This is Docker. Now, if you will see this diagram, there are multiple Dockers can be managed with this logo. This logo belongs to the Kubernetes. And if you will understand this logo, this is a steering of a whale. Yes or no? Understood this logo? Steering of a whale means where is the whale? Here are the multiple whales with container, and you will manage all the whales with the help of this steering. This is known as Kubernetes. Got it? You understood this logos? Logo has a very all the answers.
Yes, got it.
Got it? Cool. Chalo, let's go more deeper into it. Okay. Remember this, guys. You will able to remember the Kubernetes as well. Okay. Before going into the Kubernetes, we have to understand a lot of things. Okay. First, container, we have already seen it. It's a lightweight, portable, executable image that contains software and operating system and all the binary library dependencies. That is known as container. Yesterday, I told you about the node. What is node? Give me the answer. Yesterday, I given the answer.
Node is nothing but a virtual.
Don't use this keyword is nothing. Okay. In the interview, everyone is telling this thing is nothing. And I'm always saying it's not nothing. It's there is
a VM where one of the services is running in VM. Like
correct. Software installed into the VM is known as node. Correct. Node is managed. Multiple nodes are managed by the Kubernetes. Means here there is no single node. We are not dealing with a single node. We are dealing with the multiple nodes. Multiple virtual machine can be managed with the help of Kubernetes. Now the new keyword came, cluster. Multiple machines connected with one is known as cluster. Chalo, what is cluster? Can anyone give me the answer? What is cluster?
Multiple nodes combined together to form a cluster.
Group of nodes.
Group of nodes.
Collection of nodes.
Collection of nodes, multiple virtual machines combined with one software is known as cluster.
One-to-one link, sir.
One-to-one link? No. Multiple nodes can be connected with one another node is known as cluster. Why cluster is required? Another interview question. What if they ask what is cluster? You given the answer. Why cluster is required? Can anyone give me? This is 5-node cluster.
So,
when
one of the node becomes down, so Kubernetes make another node up.
Correct. If by any reason this node goes down, your activity, your thing has to be performed with the another node. Okay. And Kubernetes has a responsibility. If I told I need 5 nodes, if one node goes down, Kubernetes will bring up another one automatically. Cool. This is known as cluster. In the cluster contain at least one worker or one master. Okay. One worker. What is worker? These are worker. This is known as worker. Okay. Whoever is a Docker install, that is known as worker. This is a master. Now, what is new thing come? What is master? What is worker? Master will give the command to the worker. Worker will perform that activity with the help of node. Okay. Means minimum 2 is required, but in the real time 2 is not a good value. Minimum 3 will be required. 3 nodes cluster is required. Why 3? One of the interview question. Why 3?
Maybe quorum.
Can you explain it better? Yeah, your answer is correct, but explain it properly.
Quorum means like nodes will elect one means master for election purpose maybe.
See, why 3? Let us assume by any reason one node goes down. Okay, so it will take at least 20 to 30 seconds to come up. Yes or no? 30 seconds will be required. We saw that 30 seconds required to machine to become up. If by any reason one node goes down, it required 30 seconds to come up, and this too will handle the load. Okay, and by any reason this is also going down in next 30 seconds, this will be up. So 3 will be always required so that at least your application will be up, it will nose down. If you will make it 2, 1 down, another is also going to be down, your application is down. Yes or no? Yes. And it will not happen, sir. All 3 goes down. No, man, it will not happen. Okay. Only one by one, it will go down. Okay. If one by one is going down, in the next 30 seconds, this is also going down, and in 30 seconds, this will be up. Okay. So your application will be always up. That's why minimum 3 is required. In the production, 5 or 7 is required into the real time. In my company also, we are using 5-node cluster. Okay.
What if entire data center goes down?
No, it will not go down, man. It's not possible. Okay. Until unless disaster came, it will not go down. And if the disaster came into the cloud, we will migrate the data center itself. Okay. When I was in one of the company, that time tsunami came. Okay. Around 10 years back, like that. Okay. And we were migrating the data center. Okay. Our data center was into the near to Tamil. Okay. Like that. Okay. Near to Andhra, well, not Andhra. our local company, okay, they have a data center near to Andaman or something like that, very safest location. It came and they have migrated that part. Okay, so it was automatically we migrated it. And in one of the company, I forgot the name, that place also the disaster came, okay, and we migrated the data center as well.
Okay. So you are having secondary site, right, to this site?
Yes, another data center will be always up into the cloud. We have 40 in the AWS or in the, let me show. Okay, if this question came, if any question came, I will give the answer with the practical. Okay, this is my AWS console. Okay, I'm going to my AWS account, aws.amazon.com. I will teach how to create an account also. No need to worry for anything. Okay, sign into the console. I'm just logging into my AWS account. And in this AWS account, there are multiple data centers available. Do you think it's tough to move from one data center to another?
No.
No. At this point, I'm in Mumbai data center. Tell me, guys, which data center I have to connect? Singapore, Seoul, Oracle, California, and Virginia. Tell me. At this point, I'm in Mumbai. Mumbai is showing here.
Virginia.
Virginia, here. As soon as I will click here, I'm connected to the Virginia data center. Yes. Okay, tell me which data center I have to connect. Just a one click. Tell me any other data center. Tell me.
Canada.
Canada. Where is Canada? Ohio, California, Singapore, Tokyo. Where is Canada, man?
You can connect to London.
Okay, let me connect to the
below Asia Pacific of top.
Guys, tell me on top 3, top 4, which one? Canada, I'm not able to see.
That's down.
Canada Central.
Canada Central.
I got this one, London. I'm clicking on the London. As soon as I will click, I have connected to London data center. It's very simple, guys. Okay, as soon as you will click there, you will connect to the data center, different data center in every cloud. Okay, in a single place, you can access multiple data centers with the single account as well. Okay, so migration is not tough at this point. Okay, it's very, very easy. Okay, cool. Now this is not our topic. Our topic is Kubernetes. Let me go into that part. Cluster. You understood the definition of cluster?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Now to run this thing, we need a software to become a Kubernetes cluster. There are multiple approaches. Local approach or local machine, you can install with the Minikube. You can do with the help of Docker. Okay. Docker is a software which can run the Kubernetes cluster also. Where is that option? I will show it right away. Okay. I'm opening my Docker. Okay. This is my Docker, which we have seen yesterday. Remember, this is my Docker software. Yes or no? In this Docker, you can see two places. Engine. You can see here, this logo is a Kubernetes. This logo is a Docker logo. Down, there is a logo of Kubernetes. Where is that option, sir? If you will see in your machine, you will not see the Kubernetes option at this point. This option, you have to go into the settings. There is a Kubernetes tab. You have to click on the Kubernetes and you have to just select this enable Kubernetes and apply and restart. As soon as you will enable the Kubernetes option, it will download some Kubernetes related component automatically, and your Kubernetes will also run in your local machine. See, Docker as well as Kubernetes, both will run with a single software. Kubernetes installation is also not tough at this point. If you know the tricks, you can do it very easily. Is that okay?
Yes.
Everyone okay? Install the Docker desktop. So anyone here who has a 8 GB of RAM, very good laptop, we can do it in your machine. Or I will give a one small video. Okay. 3-4 minute video, you can install it. Very simple. You can download. Yesterday I given the link, download. Just click next in Windows. So just next. If all good, it will get installed. If hypervisor or any problem will come, just read the document and do it. And after that, there is a setting option and there is a Kubernetes option also came. It should be a latest version. Means from the last 6 months, this option is coming. Kubernetes, enable this and restart, and your Kubernetes will be up and running in your local machine. Condition, 8 GB RAM is required. Okay, minimum. Lesser than 8 GB is not required, because you can see a 10 GB RAM itself is eating by the Kubernetes and Docker. Yes or no? In my laptop, 10 GB RAM is eating by the Docker and Kubernetes.
Yes.
Okay, so minimum 8 GB is required for you also. Okay, I'm just closing this. I will teach everything over the cloud. No worries. We don't need a heavy laptop. Okay, I don't like to do the local things. I will teach everything into the cloud. Minikube and Docker. With the help of this software, we can run the Kubernetes cluster locally. Means multiple machines can be run into the local system as well. kubectl, anyone here give me the answer? What is kubectl?
The command line tool for to communicate with Kubernetes, like kubectl get pods and all like that.
Correct. If you want to talk with Kubernetes,
We can
you
use
have
the
to use the
kubectl command.
kubectl utility to talk. It's a command line interface for the Kubernetes. In the Docker commands are running. Docker run, Docker pull, Docker ps, Docker, right? That is very similar to the kubectl. Kubectl is for the Kubernetes. Docker is for the Docker. Okay. Kubelet, forget at this point. All the definitions are available into this place, kubernetes.io website. I will give this link also. If you, oh, wow, man, shut down interactive tutorial. Okay. They are cleaning all these things. I will give a new link. Okay, 31st March 2021. They are cleaning this thing. But all the definitions are in my PPT also. No worries. I will give a new link as well. Okay. This is a very basic for the Kubernetes to start. After learning the Kubernetes, you have to be very clear. Means after learning with me, you are very clear about the control plane, KTS API, pod, replica, deployment, services, namespace, volume, demonstrate. These are the minimum this part you have to be aware to say the Kubernetes or to ask to write into the resume. If you are aware about all these things, you can write in your resume as well. And you can ask the package 5 lakh extra for this Kubernetes part. Okay. We will discuss all these things. Just give me a time. Okay. Now we will again start with the very basic. Can we do the practical first and then understand the theory? What do you say?
Practical we can do first.
Yes,
Practical first. And then we will understand the theory so that it will be easy. Okay. And it will be more interactive. I would like to create a Kubernetes cluster, but let me explain what exactly the Kubernetes is. Kubernetes is an open source container orchestration system. If you are not able to remember the keyword container orchestration, you can write the keyword. You can remember the keyword container management software. Okay. Kubernetes is an open source, freely available into the market. You don't have to pay anything for the Kubernetes software. It's a container orchestration, container management software. Okay. For automating the compute, application, deployment, scaling, and management. In the management, everything came: failure, success, all these things. Okay. Logging, all these things. Scaling is increase, decrease, deployment, all the models of deployment will come into this place for the application related thing. It is originally designed by the Google. Google is the company who designed or who developed the software Kubernetes. And now it is maintaining by the CNCF. What is CNCF?
Cloud Native Computing Foundation.
Correct. Cloud Native Computing Foundation. What is this?
With the help of that, we can able to connect Azure, AWS.
Hey, no. You are giving how to use. I'm asking, what is CNCF? What is CNCF? CNCF is the organization who will take all the open source software, freely develop and maintain it. Because if it has been developed by Google, Google don't want to use it free of cost. They want to earn the money. So CNCF took it and they are providing it free of cost to the public. Okay, it's like a community. Okay, they will charge very minimum amount, but if it's originally it will buy some company, they will charge very high. Okay, but if it's open source, that's why it is maintained by the CNCF. That is a cloud law that if it's a very popular, you want to make it open source, hand over to this organization, he will maintain it free of cost. Okay, it is written into the Go language. Okay, all the Kubernetes programs coding has been written in the Go language. It came in 7 June 2014, around 8 to 9 years back. Okay, if someone is asking 15 years Kubernetes experience, say it has been launched in 2014, maximum 7 to 8 years. If you want to write in your resume, max write 5 to 6 years. Okay, don't write 10 years of Kubernetes experience. It's a completely fake. Okay, 7 June 2014, it has been launched. It is designed by the Google, developed by the Google. Okay, so Google Kubernetes engine is very, very, very matured as compared to Amazon, as compared to Azure. This Kubernetes is available in all the cloud provider, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. In the AWS is known as Amazon EKS, Managed Elastic Kubernetes Service. In Azure, the name is Azure Kubernetes Service, AKS. In Google, it's a GKE, Google Kubernetes Engine. At the end, Item is very same. Publisher are little bit different. Okay, like TV, all the screens has been created mostly by Samsung, and they are putting the branding over that, and they are selling with the different companies, right? Yes or no? You are aware?
Yes.
Most of the mobile phone cameras has been created by the Sony. If you will purchase the Samsung phone also, there is a Sony camera. Okay. If you will purchase any other brand also, there may be chances only Sony camera will be there. Means it has been created by Google and other providers are selling it. Yes, that is correct. Okay. And yes, Google Cloud Kubernetes is very, very mature as compared to compared to any other cloud provider. So I would like to teach the Kubernetes on the Google Cloud. I'm going into my Google Cloud account again. Okay. I'm going here. Yep. And at this point, this virtual machine is not required. We have understood. I'm deleting it. How to delete it? Go to the three dots. There is the option, click on delete. As soon as I will click on delete, it will be deleted. Whatever we were running, Jenkins, it will be down. Whatever we were running, it will be down. Okay. And I have deleted this virtual machine. Let me refresh it. Okay.
How to unlock that, sir?
Can you repeat it?
How to unlock the Jenkins?
I already teach now. This is already unlocked. We have put the password here from this place, right? I think you went for a break. This is the password. Okay, this is the password. I copied that password and put it, and it has been logged in. Okay. Okay. See the recording. Okay, you will get the answer. What I did, I've deleted this machine. At this point, no machine is available in my Google Cloud. Agree? It is going to be deleted in some couple of seconds. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now my requirement is I want to go to Kubernetes. This is my homepage for the Google Cloud. Again, I'm going into the three dot. Whatever you want to go anywhere in AWS, in Google Cloud. Okay, this is Google Cloud. In AWS also, if you want to go anywhere, click on this service, search it from this place. This is AWS. In Google Cloud, again, three dots, go there and search it. I want to go for Kubernetes. Yes, I'm going into this option, Kubernetes engine. I'm clicking on this. And at this point, at this point, I came into the place. What is this? Sorry. Yeah, instance deleted. Okay. Pop-up came, instance deleted. At this point, you can see here, I'm into the Kubernetes cluster place. And here, I will not develop a machine. I'm developing a cluster. What is cluster? Can you again give me the answer? Multiple nodes.
Collection of nodes.
Collection of nodes communicating each other.
Correct. Collection of nodes. Okay. And let me open one more tab here for my virtual machines also. Okay. I'm opening one more tab and I will show at this point, there is no node. There is no virtual machine available in my project March 22. Correct? Yes or no? This is also empty. This is also empty. I'm going into my Kubernetes place. I'm creating a cluster. I'm clicking on the create. Okay. I'm creating a Kubernetes cluster in front of you. I click on the create. I have to give some name. Guys, I need your name. Anyone?
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim, switch on your camera so that everyone will see you. Any one person, switch on the camera so that they will see you and I will create a cluster of your name. Sheikh Ibrahim. I'm taking a name Abrahim. Okay. I'm creating a cluster Ibrahim batch Ibrahim 29. What is the date as today? 26 March. Okay. I'm creating a cluster of Ibrahim 26 March at this point. Okay. I'm taking all the default option. I don't want to choose any other option. I'm taking all the default option. In this pool, nodes. Guys, what is node? What is node?
Service is running on the
service running on the virtual machine. I'm taking a 3 node. Okay, default pool. I'm putting the name as 3. I'm taking 3 nodes. Automatically by default, it is that. And this is 2 CPU, 4 GB RAM for one machine for one node. Okay, let me write it here. Okay. I'm creating a cluster K8s. Okay, Kubernetes cluster 3 NODES. Okay, what is the name? IBHRAM Ibrahim 26 March is the name. 3 node of what is the size I'm taking? Automatically, all the things are coming automatically. 2 CPU, 4 GB RAM, 2 CPU, 4 GB RAM, okay, of 100 GB is very high. I will take 50 GB per this thing, okay, 50 GB per node, okay, storage. Is that okay? Understood this part? Three things?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay. I'm taking this configuration. I'm clicking on the create. Okay. As soon as I will click create, my Kubernetes cluster will be get created. Okay. It will take 3 minutes time. Okay. Because it's a very heavy operation. It will take 3 minutes. Cluster is being created. 3 node CPU memory is not yet came, but 3 node cluster will get created. It will take 3 minutes of time and it will be available. What is happening at the backend? I mentioned 3 nodes, means 3 virtual machine will get created. Let me go into my virtual machine page. Let me refresh it. At this point, virtual machine also not get created. Let's wait for 1 minute at least. Okay. And we will see the 3 virtual machines will get created at the backend. Automatic everything. Let me refresh it again. Still not yet came. We have to give 1 or 2 minutes. Let's understand the theory and we will come back. Okay. 7 June 2014, 8 years ago, many different cloud providers are creating it, providing the Kubernetes cluster. It has been developed by Google. Okay. Now, what I am going to develop at this point, from the Kubernetes cluster, I am developing a 3 nodes, means 1, 2, 3. It will look like this, means 3 virtual machines will get created. It has to be managed by the Kubernetes master. Okay. We have to understand all these things to understand the Kubernetes cluster. I am going into the architecture of Kubernetes so that we will understand everything. Guys, you have to understand all this terminology because interview question can be anything from all this terminology. Okay. And I will try my best to explain everything. Okay. I'm going here. Yeah. What this Kubernetes? What are the features of Kubernetes? Okay. Guys, unmute yourself who is not talking. It's a self-healing. Guys, what is the English meaning of self-healing? English meaning of self-healing. Automatically.
It will recover by itself.
Yes, it will get fixed by automatically. Kubernetes, if any issue happen into the Kubernetes, it will get fixed automatically. Self-healing option. If any failure is there, let's assume you deployed something, this is not working, it will automatically deploy the previous version. Automatic rollback is also possible in Kubernetes. No manual work. Auto scaling. What do you mean by auto scaling?
Which is used to scale up and scale down.
Correct. At this point, one node, one pod is running, one container is running. If the more traffic came, automatically another pod will come automatically. If you make that setting, automatically your application will get increase or decrease as per the traffic, as per the CPU memory. What is load balancing?
Means traffic will be divided.
Let assume you have a Nginx or web server is running. Lot of traffic came. Okay, it will not come only to one. It will get distributed into the multiple different Nginx web servers. Okay, load balancing is also possible into the Kubernetes. Means this all are the primary features of Kubernetes. If someone asks why you are using the feature Kubernetes, so you can say why you are learning the Kubernetes, because it has a self-healing, it has a automated rollback, it has auto scaling, automatic load balancing. That's why I'm learning Kubernetes. One answer. Second is, with the help of Kubernetes, deployment can be possible. What do you mean by deployment? Application has to be deployed, right? Application has to run into any of the infra. That is known as deployment. I deployed the Jenkins in my Docker environment. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that is known as deployment. Scheduling. What do you mean by scheduling? English meaning? I can schedule
a particular job.
I can schedule on a particular time. I told that this has to be deployed on the Monday night or Sunday night. So I can schedule that part. It will happen automatically on the Sunday night. We can schedule that thing as well. Scaling. If more traffic came, increase the Nginx server from 1 to 3. Auto scaling is possible. If more load or if more traffic came, automatically has to be get distributed. That is also possible. Batch execution. Let us assume you want to process thousands of things in a one shot. It will not process thousands of things in one shot. It will make a small batches and it will get processed. When you download a big movie of 3 GB or 4 GB, it will not come in one file, right? It will come into the small file, and then it will get added, then it will get combined. Yes or no? Batches.
Yes.
Right? Same thing here. If you will process some big file, it will not happen in one shot and machine will not go down. It will automatically get distributed and it will execute into the batches. Rollback, if anything goes wrong, automatically rollback will happen. Monitoring, if something is running, automatic monitoring is also possible into the Kubernetes. That's why we are learning Kubernetes. Now you got the answer why we have to learn it, why companies are learning it, why Kubernetes openings are there. A lot of people are learning it and moving into the Kubernetes because everything is automated here. Automatically management is possible here. Got my point? That's why thousands of containers can be get execute or run into this environment. Okay, cool. Let's see what exactly the cluster status at this point. I'm into my Kubernetes cluster. This has been created. Agree? My cluster has been created with 3 nodes, 6 CPU, 12 GB RAM. This is my virtual machine place. I told I need a 3 nodes. Where is 3 node? Can I refresh this page?
Yes.
I'm refreshing this. As soon as I refresh, 3 nodes has been available. GKE Ibrahim, Google Kubernetes Ibrahim, 26 March, 1, 2, 3. 3 virtual machines are there. This is the master. These are the worker. Able to imagine something? Able to imagine this diagram? Able to imagine this diagram? This is one master. These are the 3 worker.
Oh, yes, sir.
Everyone okay?
Yes.
Okay. Now the question is, sir, what is inside the master? What is inside the node? Yes, that is known as Kubernetes architecture, which we are going to understand. I'm going more deeper into it. Okay. I'm leaving all the basics. Okay. I'm going a little bit directly into the little bit tough thing. Okay. Now I'm coming into this place. This is the architecture diagram you have to understand to become a 10% of the Kubernetes engineer. Okay. Whatever we have learned is 5%. If you will understand the architecture also, you will become a 10% more. The architecture look like this. Okay. Or whatever I'm showing here, this has been, let me take this image into the pen so that I can make the design over it. Yes. Okay. And if you will see here, this has been divided into 2 parts. One is master, one is worker. Is that okay? Worker 1, this part is worker 1. Okay, worker 2 is down 1. Yes or no? MASTER
Yes.
master. Okay. WORKER worker 1. I'm typing worker 2. WORKER 2. Little bit okay? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. In the worker, in the master, there are multiple different components are there. Someone already given the answer about the kubectl. What is kubectl? Again, give your answer, please.
Command line. Command line utility to communicate with
Kubernetes.
I got the answer. Command line utility for Kubernetes. Command line means you can run all these commands in this kubectl, means this is a terminal. Okay. TERMINL. What is terminal? We have the black screen where we will run the command, that is known as terminal. Okay. In this terminal, kubectl will be there and it will talk with the Kubernetes master. Okay. I put the wrong thing here. Okay. Master is from here. This part is master. Okay. I'm making one more this part. Okay. This is master. Okay. This is master. This is terminal outside the master. Okay. This is master. Let me put this master also here. Okay. Here. This is master. Okay. Now, with the help of kubectl, I will talk with the master. In this master, the very first service is coming as API server. What is API server?
Application program.
Correct. Yes. Application programming interface. What does it mean? What is the use of API?
It's like a mediator.
It's like a mediator. Yes.
Yeah.
Who is the
Yeah,
mediator
it's
between you and me? Wait. Who is the mediator between you and me?
Zoom.
Right?
Zoom.
Zoom. With the help of Zoom, we are talking with each other. So master and worker, how they will talk with each other? With the help of API. API is a service running into the Kubernetes, or every application required an API so that they can talk with each other. This is the very first service, front-end service. If you want to communicate any message, anything, you will reach to the API and API will do the command to the other thing. That is known as API. Okay? Yes, no?
Okay.
Everyone understood what is API?
Yes.
Can I explain with what we can say with definitions? Let me go to the my PPT. Okay. API. API is the front end for the Kubernetes control plane, handling all the internal and external requests. Whatever the request will come, internal means internally, they want to talk each other internally. If they want to talk each other externally, all the requests has to be taken care by the API server. Cool. Okay. Now I'm going to the second part. Second thing, kube scheduler. Where is kube scheduler? This is known as kube scheduler. What is this? What is the role of this thing? If any resource, if any pod, any container required CPU memory or anything, this scheduler will provide that thing. Because at the end we will run the application. I'm not going into the application yet. I'm into the infra only. If any application want to run CPU memory or whatever the thing is required, CPU, MEMORY, or I told that you have to run at 11 AM. Okay, who will do all these things? It has to be done with the help of scheduler. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. These all components are into the master. I am talking about master only. Okay. Don't confuse about master and worker. I am talking about master only. Another is control manager. What is control manager? If the port goes down, any other response, or it will give the information that this is not working, and this control manager will get to know if any pod, service, anything goes down, any problem happen, this control manager will understood and get to know that, and he will give a command to the scheduler, give me some CPU memory. I would like to create another pod. This control manager will understood that part. He will decide it. He required CPU memory. He will ask with the scheduler. He will give a command to the scheduler, and scheduler will perform the activity. Got it? This is known as control manager. Another component is etcd. What is etcd?
Storing.
What it will store? Correct. It's a database. It's a database, or it's the brain of Kubernetes. What it will store? Give me the answer.
State information and all.
Whatever is happening, let's assume you created one pod here. CPU memory, how much is the CPU here? How much is the memory here? At what time it has to be run? It will perform the activity, but all the information has to be get saved into the etcd. This is a database, DB for the Kubernetes database. Okay. This is a master architecture. Okay. Means where exactly all these things will be there. This all things are available into this thing. This all things are available into this master because this is my master. Correct?
Yes.
Guys, able to understand now? Everyone? Any fresher, anyone able to ask any question? Feel free to ask, please. Bharat, Gopal, Karthik, Mohan, all good? Able to understand?
Yes.
Okay, cool, good. This is a little bit tough diagram. I have a simple diagram also. Yes. Okay. First, I will take the tough thing and then I will make it simple. etcd, it will give all the information has to be saved. Okay. API server, where all the command communication will be taken care by this. If anything will be required to do any changes, this is the control manager. He will give the information with the help of API server to the scheduler, and scheduler will perform the activity, but control manager will decide it where it has to be get increase or decrease. Scheduler will decide it how much CPU, how much memory is required. All this information has to be get saved into the etcd, that is known as Kubernetes master cluster architecture. Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Cool. Now I'm going to the worker. Okay. I'm going into this part. Now we will understand this part. Okay. Now I'm going again into my Google Cloud. I'm talking about this Abraham, this one node. I'm talking about this one node, and it will be very similar to the other node as well. If you will understand one node architecture, you will understand the other node as well. Okay, let me go to my pen. Now I would like to talk about this thing. It has multiple components. One is kubelet, kubeproxy, pod. Pod and Docker. Again, Docker came into the picture. This pod and Docker. This which I made it into the purple color. Okay. Purple color is very similar to the Docker. Here is the Docker role. Docker came into the picture. Okay. Rest everything is Kubernetes. But again, the Docker came into the picture. You can see here Docker is also installed. That's why we are calling as a node. And Docker will do the container related or application related work. And the infra level work has to be done by the Kubernetes. Okay. In this Kubernetes worker node, this is my worker node. It has multiple components like kubelet, kubeproxy. Okay. Kubelet, I missed in the starting. Okay. What is kubelet? Let me go to my PPT again. In the very first definition, there is a one keyword, kubelet, which we missed it. What is kubelet? Can anyone give me the answer? Guys, give me the answer.
Kubernetes.
It deploys a pod.
Kubelet is nothing but it acts as
Don't say nothing. I don't like this answer. Nothing. It is
okay. Like it will take care of whether the container is running as expected or not.
No, this is not a kubelet answer.
Kubelet is a primary node agent. It runs to each node.
Correct. It is an agent which has to be installed in all the node into the cluster, and whatever the communication will happen between master and the node has to be done with the help of kubelet. This is an agent. He will give all the information with the help of API server to the master.
Sir, one more thing, and we need to communicate with the worker nodes and master node. Both are we are working in the
we have to communicate only with the master. You don't have to communicate with the
worker node. Which one is communicating, sir?
No, you have to only communicate with the master. Master will decide what to talk, which to talk, and where to talk. You don't have to talk with any worker node. It's not a good practice. In the interview, he may ask that you are dealing with the worker node or you are dealing with the master node, or where you are running the command. If you will say you are running the command in the worker, rejected. He will say that you don't know anything. Okay. Because my student, sometimes they did the mistake. Okay. And some student told, sir, I given all the answers, everything, and I got rejected. I told, yes, share me your questions. Okay. Let's discuss. And I told them, okay, this is the question. What is the answer you given? He told, sir, I given this answer. I told this answer is wrong. Okay. It happens.
Interact with some nodes within themselves.
Can you repeat it?
Can the nodes interact within themselves, sir? It's
not required. It's not required. No, it's not required. Every communication has to be happen with the master. If they will talk with each other, master will not get to know what is happening inside it. That's the internal politics will happen. Right? In the real-time company, all the commands will come from the manager, right? Or the lead. If you will give the command to itself, you will fight with each other. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So don't do that part. It will never happen. All the communication should happen with the master only. And like that, in your company, 5 members are there, right? Or in your team, 10 members are there. If one is absent, doesn't matter at all. Another will do the work. Right? Here also, if one node is not working, doesn't matter for Kubernetes. He will give the work to the another one, and that will do the work. Okay?
Fine.
Kubelet is the agent. He will give all the information to the master that what is happening in my node. That's it. Okay. So let's go more deeper into it. Okay. Yeah, we are into this diagram. Okay. Let me, where is my pen? Here is my pen. This is kubelet. Okay. With the help of kubelet, see, you can see here in this image, kubelet is connected with the master. Okay. Only kubelet is connected with the master. Okay. Kubelet is connected with the master, means all the communication should happen from the master to worker or worker to master should happen with the help of kubelet only. One thing. What is kubeproxy? Kubeproxy, if anyone want to go to the internet, then with the help of kubeproxy will be required. Load balancer, internet, port 80, port thing, all these things will happen with the help of kubeproxy. And Docker part, I am not taking it at this point because Docker is a application level thing. I am talking about the infra level thing at this point. Okay, Docker we will discuss in some couple of minutes. Have you understood the Kubernetes worker or master architecture except Docker? Proxy, kubelet, kubectl, API, node control manager, or scheduler, etc. This 8 definitions. This 8 definition.
Hello?
This 8 definition is the Kubernetes architecture.
Sir, can you have elaborate one from the master node? I have a one API server is there, etcd is there, scheduler is there, and one more thing.
Control manager.
Control manager. Okay.
Yes. Okay. I will explain again with the simple diagram. Okay. See,
okay.
This is a master. This is a worker. API server is a front end who will talk about the internal or external request. Internal request means inside this thing. External means with the help of kubectl, API server will take it. All the information will get saved into the etcd. All the information has to be get managed or controlled with the help of control manager. All the information has to be what to do, where to do, what time to do, has to be done by the scheduler. How much CPU, how much memory, what all things, at what time, has to be managed with the help of scheduler. All the information will get saved into the etcd. And here is the Docker, which will run as an application. That is the application part, but I am talking about the infrastructure part. So this is my Kubernetes architecture. All the definition, whatever I have explained or whatever, I took it from lot of reference. Okay. I have not created my PPT from one document, okay, or one website. I took lot of things with my experience, with my definition, I have written it, but I would like to give it to you where all these definitions are available. It is available into this place. You can read it from here. Secure, easy, Kubernetes cluster. They have also explained very nicely. This Kubernetes cluster, you can create it anywhere, physically, virtually, private, public, hybrid, anywhere, but architecture will be always same. Kubernetes is always same. Okay. Control plane, API server. Control plane is very similar to the master. The another name of master node is known as control plane. Okay, API server, scheduler, control manager, etcd. All this information is available into this link. You can read it. You will get all your answer, which I have already explained. Is that okay? Yes, no?
Yes.
Guys, feel free to ask any question related to the Kubernetes architecture.
Kubectl controlled by.
Switch on the camera and ask the question. Yes, go ahead. Yep. Guys, no need to worry. Switching camera is not a big deal, right? Chalo, without camera, man, ask the question. Guys, ask the question. Anything.
Kubectl is we installed in
into the worker node. It's an agent. This is kubelet. Okay. You are talking about kubectl, right?
Yes.
Okay, kubectl is outside the Kubernetes master. If you want to run from your local machine command, you have to install in your machine, local machine.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I will run. Once again, kubectl question came. I will show the kubectl. Okay. At this point, this is my Kubernetes cluster. How to connect? This is my master. There is a 3 dot. There is a connect option. As soon as you will click on connect, one command has been generated for you for the Ibrahim cluster password, where all the information will be there into this. I'm running into the Cloud Shell. And my kubectl will be already installed into this place because this is a Google Cloud. Very matured, everything, whatever you need, everything is there. Okay. It will take some couple of seconds. And yes, it came. I'm pressing enter. As soon as I press enter, it is asking me to authorize that can I able to log in? I'm clicking on authorize. It will take some couple of seconds. And yes, I have logged into the Kubernetes cluster. Anyone give me the kubectl command? Please help me out with any of the kubectl command.
Kubectl
get pods.
Get pods.
Okay. What do you mean by get pod? Can you give me the infrastructure command? This is application level. Application I haven't teach, so I don't want to confuse freshers. Give me the infrastructure level command. Kubectl
get nodes.
NODES. What will happen? Kubectl give me the information related to the node. What is this command? With the help of kubectl, give me the information related to the node. I'm pressing enter. I know this is 3-node cluster. Okay, let's see what answer is giving. It is giving 1, 2, 3, 3 nodes. From the last 19 minutes, it is up and running. It is into the ready state. Yes, 3 nodes. You want to verify 1SGS. 1SGS. Yes or no?
Yes.
Second is 6MCX. 6MCX. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Third is 9M3F. 9M3F. Yes, 3-node cluster.
Can we connect a cluster from outside?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. This is the command you can run from your any place and it will get connected. But there is a key required at this point. I took the get credential automatically. You have to manually put the key configuration file and it will able to. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep. Guys, this is I have talked about the Kubernetes architecture at this point. Okay. And understand the architecture. It's really very important. One of the interview question will be for sure if you will write the Kubernetes in your resume. Okay. Secondly, after this, yes, application related thing will come: pod, service, volume, namespace, and our application will get deployed here. Okay. And it's a very big journey. It's not a very small thing. Okay. We have to understand a lot of things to create the application, but I would like to create one application at least here. Okay. What I'm doing it. Guys, tell me the Docker command, please. How to run the nginx? Docker command, please. Docker run nginx. Right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
And here in place of Docker, I will just use the kubectl run nginx, same command, but I'm giving the exact version here also, because Docker will automatically do the Docker Hub. But where I have to go? I have to go to the Docker Hub. So I'm just giving image equal to nginx 1.6. But what will happen? It will get create a pod. Okay. Here it will create a container, container. Here it will create a pod. I will explain. Okay, what is create container? What is pod? Here in the kubectl Kubernetes, it will create a pod. Okay, and yep. How to verify if any pod is running inside it? Give me the command kubectl get
pods. Get pods.
kubectl get PO. Okay, short form for the pod is PO. I am running this command at this point here, kubectl get pod, and you can see here nothing is running. Okay, nothing, no resource found into the namespace. If I will run this command kubectl run nginx with this version, I'm pressing here, I'm pressing enter. One pod has been created. Okay, now I will run the again command kubectl get pod, and you can see one pod is running from the last 7 seconds. Is that okay?
Okay.
Let's come here.
In which node the pod is running?
In which node? This has to be decided by the Kubernetes, not my responsibility, man. We are giving the responsibility to Kubernetes. Kubernetes will decide. Kubernetes will do all these things. Okay.
Can you check that one?
Yes.
Which node is on?
We can check. We can check. But it will be a little bit advanced. I don't want to take it right away. Okay. Very small thing into the command. We can check it. Okay. But Docker run nginx will run the nginx, but the actual command is docker run -p /at /at, then only it will run on the browser. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? We miss this part. We miss here also. In Kubernetes, we have to create a service. Okay. Jeevan has already given this answer, -o white. Okay. Where it is running. Yes, Jeevan, your answer is correct. Okay. What I'm doing it, I have run this command and I'm checking it here. In the workload, one nginx has been created. Why it is not showing? Ibrahim cluster, I have to choose it. I'm okay. And you can see here, nginx is running 1. Okay, which I have run with the help of get command here. And from the UI also you can see here. But at this point, it is not running into the internet. Okay, at this point, if you will see this image, which color I have to take? I am taking the color, brown color. Okay. Which color? Blue color I am taking it. Okay. And with the help of blue color, at this point, I created the nginx container, nginx port, which is running here like this. But it has to go to the internet. Obviously, Nginx is a web server. It has to go to the internet. Yes or no?
Yes.
So with the help of kubeproxy, it will go, okay, it will go to the kubeproxy. I'm making the up arrow. Okay, it will go to the kubeproxy, and from the kubeproxy, it will go to the internet. Okay, so what we have to do it, we have to create a service. It's little bit fast. Sorry, guys. If it's little bit fast, but I will try my best. I'm going into this Nginx. Okay, and I'm clicking on the expose option. In which port you want to run it? Guys, tell me which port you want to run it. 80. The 80 port is there as a load balancer. I'm creating a load balancer into the Kubernetes. Okay, I'm creating a load balancer on port 80. I just click on expose. Okay, it will take some couple of seconds, and load balancer will get created. Endpoint IP address will come here. Okay, at this point, internal IP came. It will take some couple of seconds, and external IP will come for me. And everyone can see at this point it is in creating state. Okay, load balancer is getting created. It will take 30 seconds, and load balancer will be up for us, and we can see the Nginx over the internet with the help of Kubernetes, which has been deployed into the Kubernetes. Just give me a moment. It is still creating, because external thing will take some time. What is happening in this image? If I will show with this image, there is a port, Nginx port. Okay, the Nginx port is showing here, Nginx, and from Nginx, it is creating a kubeproxy as a service. Okay, service is coming here. Then from the service, it will come to the internet with the help of external IP, with the help of load balancer. Still it's creating. Let me refresh it. Yes, now it has been created. I get an IP address. I'm copying this IP address. I'm putting over the browser. Okay, and let me press enter and see what is running at this point. Nothing is running. Let's wait. It will take some time to configure. Okay, and welcome, my Nginx is up and running, which we have created into the Kubernetes cluster. Guys, you can also have a look. Double column 80. Is that running for you? Yes or no?
Yes, running.
Running?
Yes, running.
I've created the Nginx into my Kubernetes cluster. Yep. Means I did a very small application deployment of Nginx into the Kubernetes. That's it. And that's it for today. I would like to take all your questions. So I would like to give a time to you. Guys, how was the today's session?
It's very nice. Super. Yeah, it was great.
Able to understand?
Yeah, it was good. Vikas sir.
Yep. Yes.
You will show the some troubleshoot in pod like in cache loop. If the pod in cache loop, how will be recovered it?
Yes, I will show that also. Let's assume you have to assume something, right? At this point, everything is working. You have run the command kubectl get pod, and at this point, it is in running state, right? If there is any problem here, if there is any problem, we have to describe kubectl. Guys, mute yourself, mute yourself. DESCRIB describe pod. Okay, which pod? Nginx pod, and pressing enter. As soon as you will run the describe command, all the information will be visible here. Okay, you can see here. It is running, Nginx is running, this is the name, and you are asking the question where it is running. It is running on the 2347. 2347. Where is the 2347? 2347. Where is 2347? Sorry, 1 second. 6MCF. 6MCX. It is running. My Nginx is running into this node. You got the answer? Whoever asked the question?
Yeah. Yeah, this is me only.
Okay, me only. Okay.
Yes,
This
yes.
is running into this place. From this time, if any problem is there, the status will be failure, crashback loop, whatever it is, all this will be there. And there is an error code option will be here. Okay. See, at this point, all good. So all good, successfully. If any error is there, it will be visible into this place. And if issue came, we have to understand this message as an event. Put the question into the Google, you will get the answer. There is if it's a crashback loop, means there is a problem into the image. Okay, you have to fix the image on the Docker level, and then you have to run into the Kubernetes. It will work for sure.
we will go to fix the image, sir. Can you show that?
Then you have to learn the Docker. It has to be fixed with the Docker.
Okay.
Okay.
And because one more thing, if you are running pod means
switch on the camera.
Docker container.
Guys, switch on the camera so that what will happen? At least I will see you. Yes. Switch on the camera, please.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
yeah.
we are running a pod, right? It means whether Docker container is running in that pod, in that node or what?
Yes, Docker is itself is there. Docker is only running all the application containers.
Okay.
Okay. See, in this image, the big part is Docker, right? Which I told application related things are Docker. If you will see here, let me make it clean, man. It's very bad. See, this is infra and this is a Docker related thing. Okay, this is Docker.
Okay.
All the application will be run with the help of Docker. That's why you have to understand Docker. Any application level problem means you have to fix with the help of Docker only.
So if you go to that node and if you do Docker PS, will it come?
Man, Docker is not, Docker is just the application there. You have to run the kubectl PS, that should work.
Okay.
Okay, kubectl get pod is the same thing.
So we can run kubectl command in worker node as well, right?
Why you want to work? No, you don't have to run into the worker node. You have to run everything into the master node only. Okay.
Okay.
This is not a good practice to talk directly with the employee.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Vikas, what is
one second. Let me complete this question. Docker PS equal to kubectl get pod is same. This is a Docker command, Docker, and this is a Kubernetes command.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead. Now, next question.
Sir,
Yeah,
if we delete the pod and the Kubernetes is self-healing process.
Yes.
So pod is automatically get up again.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
If the in cache loop, if there is an image cache loop, if the delete that.
See, if it's an image level issue, we DevOps engineer has to fix it. If it's a normal application level issue or some memory, CPU memory related issue, Kubernetes will fix it automatically. Got my point?
Yes, sir. If we delete that pod, so it is automatically created new one.
Yes, it will create it automatically. But
Okay,
it has
sir.
to be a deployment. We have to do a small configuration, then it will do it automatically. Okay, if at this point I will delete it, it will not create automatically, but we have to do a small thing and it will get recreated automatically. Yes.
And
I will
because
teach
one more
everything.
thing.
One second. Whatever your questions are coming, okay, your questions are coming from this thing. Okay, syllabus. Let me open my syllabus. Sorry, this is batch 28 syllabus. Let me go to my website again. Cloud DevOps Hub. I will open my syllabus. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whatever you are telling, your all questions are coming from this part. Okay. Pods, services, replica set, deployment. Okay. Stateful set. Your questions are coming from this side. Okay. And I will teach everything in my classes. No need to worry for that part. Okay. And secondly, if you will see the syllabus, all these things are already mentioned here. Okay. In this syllabus, practical number 22, we just created a Kubernetes cluster. Okay. And what are things we have taken here? Google Kubernetes engine, we have created Kubernetes creation on the Windows locally via Docker desktop. Yes, this part we have created. I make it green. Okay. We have created only one pod and one services. Okay. That's it at this point for the NGINX. Okay. You have to understand about the replica set, deployment set, and all these things. Then only you will understand everything about the Kubernetes. Does that make sense? And
yes, sir.
And what all things we have seen into the Kubernetes? Kubernetes introduction, container orchestration, container architecture on the high level. That's it. We haven't learned any of the kubectl command as well. Yep. Yeah, go ahead with your question.
So if you log into the
switch on
node,
camera, Vishnu, switch on camera. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, Vishnu, go ahead.
Yes. If you log into the node, and after logging into the node, if you delete the container,
have to log in. You don't have to log into the node. You have to log into the cluster.
So yes. If you log into the cluster, and in that node, if you delete that container, do it spin up to another node?
No, we have to make the setting as a replicas The replica setting is known as here. I will show you. This is called replica settings. Okay, means if one node goes down with any of the reason, automatically another node will be out, another pod will get created into the another node or in the same node automatically. That is known as deployment. That is known as replica configuration. See here, if anything goes down, automatically it will get created into some other place. That is known as replica set.
So yes. While writing manifest file, we are going to write the replica set as 1 or 2.
Yes,
like that.
absolutely 100% correct. In the manifest file, we have to do this configuration. Correct. And the keyword is replica equal to 5. If you will write this keyword, 5, 7, 10, whatever you want, it will get created.
Yes.
In the YAML file, whatever you are telling manifest, that is a YAML file.
Yeah. Thank you.
Correct. Yes. Go ahead. Another question, please.
Once we
Manjunath, switch on camera, please.
Yeah. Once we create a cluster, is it like can we increase number of nodes or like can we edit the settings once the cluster is
definitely created? Yes. If you want to edit the node, if you want to change the cluster, you can go here. Let me make it a little bit down. Okay, go to the cluster, go inside the cluster. Okay, there is a edit option. Okay, here is the edit option. Whatever you want to edit, you can do it. Okay, means you can add some more nodes here. Okay, see, edit option is here, right? You can edit whatever is allowed, you can edit it. Is that okay?
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, good. If your question was adding something else, add another node. Yes, you can add another node also. You can click here, give the configuration of that node, whatever node 1, node 2, how many nodes you want to edit, 3, 4, 5, and click on create. It will get created.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Sir, like we are running a lot of microservices. So the microservice will be an application which will be running inside the pod as a container.
Yes, kind of correct. Not 100%, but yeah, kind of correct. For that, you have to understand what is pod. Okay, chalo, let me give the answer. If you will see this diagram, yeah, okay, no, this diagram, okay. What is pod? The very simple question. Pod contain inside a pod. This circle is a pod. Inside a pod, there can be one container. Inside a pod, there can be one container, one volume. Okay. Inside a pod, there can be multiple containers, multiple volume. Okay. This is known as pod. Okay. And inside a single pod, multiple containers also can be put. If one container goes down, no worries, another container will perform the activity.
Okay.
This is a pure Kubernetes concept. Container is only a Docker concept. Docker is just a small thing into the Kubernetes. Okay. Yes.
So suppose we are changing Docker container image, so it will automatically pull, the Kubernetes will automatically pull, or we should do it manually or automatically?
Small configuration is required. See here, I written image equal to nginx 1.16, right? You have to do small changes into the command and you can run it. Yes.
Okay.
And
so
one second, one by one. Yeah, Guru.
Whatever I change in the Docker image, it will automatically reflect it here.
Yes. If you will change into the Docker and with the same tag, yes, you can. If you will run it the same command, it will be deployed in the Docker into the Kubernetes.
Okay.
Means, see, I can say Docker is 10% into the Kubernetes. Okay. Means application part, and we are the DevOps engineer. Can anyone give me the answer? If we are a DevOps engineer, what we are doing into the Kubernetes? We are the Kubernetes administrator, not a developer. We DevOps engineer are the Kubernetes administrator. Whatever I have created, we have to create it like this. And application level thing, deployment, all this thing, application has to be created by the developers only, because application will get created Java in the Java, .NET, Python, any coding, right? Application has to be created by the developer. Application developer, that is known as microservice developer, is a developer work. We have to deploy the things into the Kubernetes. That is a DevOps work. And in my course, I will cover up everything related to the Kubernetes. Okay, till 5 years experience, you can go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, because my doubt is right now we are running.
Switch on the camera, please. Switch on the camera. Everyone has to see you. Yes.
Yeah, right now we are running kubectl run nginx, right? So there we can give replica keyword also, right? So that 3 pods will be created.
Definitely, yes. I will give you the command. Here is the command. kubectl run nginx. Wait. Please mute yourself. Guys, please don't unmute if you are not talking. kubectl run nginx equal to image nginx version replica equal to 3 5. Yes, you can give this command. Everything is in my ppt, buddy.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, go ahead. Any other question, please? Your all questions are acceptable here. Related to Kubernetes. Umar, switch on the camera. Umar, switch on the camera, please.
Yeah, hi, Vikas.
Vinu, switch on the camera. Switch on the camera, please, and ask the question.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, Vinu, we are able to see you. Vinu,
yeah, what is the doubt? My doubt is
I saw you already. You are my student?
Yeah, I'm your student.
You can ask the question in class now.
Okay, what is the port range in Kubernetes? Single port.
Single port range.
How much? How many microservices they are running in the single port?
PORT. You are talking about port?
Port. POD. Ports.
How many? See, in the one node, 110 nodes, 110 ports we can deploy it. I can show you.
Yeah, please show me.
Okay.
In single port, how many containers we can run?
Buddy, one is obvious. Make it 2, 3. That's it. Nothing beyond that. Okay. Maximum one container, one volume is the ideal. If you will do it more, that's okay. Okay, but Vinu question is different. Vinu question is how many pod we can deploy into one node. This is your question, right?
Yeah. That is my question.
Okay, let me prove that. Okay. If you will see somewhere.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, see, here is the setting in the networking. How many maximum number of pods we can put into the node? By default, it is 110.
Okay, 110.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can change it. Okay, let me put it 999. It's not taking it. Maximum 256 is taking it. 256. Yes. Okay. If I make it 257, it is not taking. Means minimum 8 to 256 you can put number of pods inside a one node. Guys, very clear with the question. Number of pods in the node. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Yes.
Got it.
So yep. Let me copy this. See, pod limit in node. Okay, it's 8 to 256. Okay, we can do it, but 110 ISO by default. Okay, which I remember it, and in my company also we are using 110. Okay, 110 pod in one node. Yes, this is the ideal thing. Cool.
So if there are 110 pods,
switch on the camera.
Yes.
Right.
So if we run 110 pods in a single node, then how much we should have the CPU configuration? So
see, by default it will be very less. Okay, based on it's a Kubernetes responsibility, you don't have to worry. Okay. If CPU will not be enough, it will not get deployed. Okay, Kubernetes will give an error that there is no CPU limit available. Increase the CPU, then only I will deploy it. Okay. Yeah.
And because one more thing, this auto scaling is there, right? So entire RAM and storage we are getting from Google only, right?
Yes, infra is Google, na man. It will everything is Google only. From the backend is Google. If you run in your local machine, okay. If you will run in your local machine, then it will take from your CPU memory.
Okay.
Yes, everything is backend infra is from the Google, so Google will provide all the CPU memories. And we
based on the usage, our company will pay the cost to Google, right?
Yes, obviously, yes. Okay, see, it will also be visible there. Okay, if you will click on the Kubernetes cluster creation, that will be purely visible. Click on the create. Okay, and let me close this. Okay, you want to see the pricing, right? The question is related to the pricing. Yeah, see here. If it's a 3 node, $117 per month will be chargeable. Okay. At this point, what is the configuration here? Say, let's assume 3. In place of 3, if I will make it 5, it becomes 235. Okay. And if the CPU, at this point, the CPU is 2 CPU, 4 GB RAM. If I will increase, let's assume 235 is there. Let me make it less. And from the 235, it will become less. It should be, it's a completely directly proportional how much you are using it. Okay. guys, you have to understand the things. Everything is available. Whatever the question, see, first I will teach my things, whatever is the syllabus. Next, I will take all your questions based on whatever is required to you. I will give all the answers and I will prove that answer. See, here pricing, I can't remember this number every time, right? So that I can prove that part. Is that okay?
Yes.
Right? As a human being, I can't remember the pricing for 2 CPU, 1 GB RAM, how much will come. But I know how to prove it. I can show that part. That's it. And you have to learn this thing. You don't have to remember the things. If you will understand the concept, you can give any answers. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. After learning this Kubernetes, we will deploy one of the application into the Kubernetes cluster also. Okay. Not this 28 not batch, 29 batch. Okay. Then we will deploy the Kubernetes project, which is e-commerce website. And I will give the project resume points as well as a practical number 24. And this is our project 2. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. And in this project, someone has given the answer microservice and all these things someone was giving. Who is that person? Microservice, monolithic. I heard this keyword.
Guru Prasad, sir.
Guru, yes, you are telling that. We will discuss that all things into our project. Okay, this is my project PPT. Okay, what we will discuss? What is monolithic? What is microservice? Okay, because my project is microservice based. I have to make the difference. What is monolithic? What is microservice? Okay, differentiate between project 2 is microservice. Project 3 is monolithic. Okay, yeah, that is the difference. Okay, first project is CI/CD. Second is microservice. Third is monolithic. Means everything, all the companies related thing we are covering up. Okay, right. This is the difference. Then this is my Go language, C#, Node.js, Python, Java, everything I will take care. How to do the deployment. What is microservice, e-commerce website, what all parts are there. I will break it everything. And then I will make it what all services we have to deploy, how to deploy it. And then what all services in what language it has been written. And then we will understand the theory. Then we will step by step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we will deploy it. Our application will be there and we will write into our resume how we have created this cluster or how we have done as a Kubernetes engineer. 3 years, 5 years, you can write it from this 5-7 classes.
Because I have an inquiry related to the classes only. Yep. It is offline only, online classes is a classroom.
It's an online classes because you can see I have some students from the US, UK, France, Canada as well.
Yes. Okay.
It will be like this only. I will be always with my camera. And if you want to switch on your camera, you can feel free to use it. Okay. It will be always online at this point.
Yeah. Because if some topics is not understand in the English language, so it is okay. You can explain in Hindi also.
I know Hindi. English. I know Hindi. My native is Hindi. At the end, you can ask the question in Hindi. That is possible. But officially, it's English. Officially, it will go in English only. At the end, exceptionally, if you want to understand something in Hindi, you can ask it.
Yeah. So
but only English Hindi. I don't know other language, please. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. What else? Any other question?
No, because
all good.
Yeah, we can wind up.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Guys, whoever is one second. Whoever is really interested to join my batch, okay, you can come to my website. The pop-up is there. You can come into this batch 22nd of March. Okay, and the syllabus is already here. Whatever we have completed, we will start from the Git tomorrow morning 8 a.m. IST. And whatever, if you miss something, this part, you can cover up into our next batch also free of cost. You don't have to worry for that part. Okay, means you can join here in my batch 29 and you can cover that part into batch 30 because that we have completed the cloud part, AWS part, and here it's a DevOps part. Okay, DevOps is completely a tools which I'm going to teach to you: Git, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible, Terraform, virtual machine, and 3 monitoring tool with this place. Okay, with some student choice, whatever is you want to learn something extra like Splunk, you want to do free certification, global certification, I can help you out. Splunk is providing the free global certification for you free of cost. You can 20 questions are there. Answers are available over the internet. You can, I will give you the answers as well. Okay, you can write the certification, and one global certification will be in your, what we can say, in your resume. Okay, and we will discuss about Splunk fundamentals. If you want to learn about YAML programming, I can provide it to you. AWS DevOps, if you want to learn, we can add into this session, but any one topic, 1 or 2. Okay, don't take, sir, can you teach Splunk, Azure, everything? No, 1 or 2 topic, I can help you out. Someone has asked about the CK. I have already CK certified. Next year, not now, in 2024, I will be a CK trainer as well. Okay, I have to give the CK trainer certification, then only I will give the trainings. I know everything, but at this point, I am not taking any CK classes. But next year, we will take it, not now. But first, understand the basics, work into the real time, then the CK will come into the picture. If you will do the CK certification directly, it will not be helpful. First, you have to work real time 6 months into the Kubernetes, then only be a CK engineer. Okay. If you are a fresher, you don't know anything, it's my responsibility. I will teach everything. If you will not understand, ask the question. I will clear your question. Is that okay? Tarun, my answer is okay. Unmute and talk with me, guys. It's a complete interactive sessions.
Yes, thanks.
Yeah. And with projects, you will get the project. We will do the workshop over the weekends like this. I will help you out with your resume creation, everything, whatever you need, you can ask with me. Okay. And I will help you out how to get the calls also. We will optimize our Naukri profile. We will optimize our basic into the LinkedIn profile also, so that you will get a lot of calls related to the DevOps and this thing, because optimization is very required into the Naukri profile. Then only you will get a call. So we will help you out with that as well. Interview preparation, if any extra documents or you need it, okay, you can see my batch 28 PPT drives. Okay, some extra topics. Let us assume someone is sharing something. Okay, some extra topics will be here. Okay, something like, once again, ebooks. Okay, there are lots of ebooks I am providing it related to the AWS auto scaling, AWS basics, conceptual notes, and you can see here some cheat sheet as well, some books, plus some handwritten notes also will be there. Okay, if you will see here, some pictorial diagrams also, so that you can understand very easily the things, as well as some handwritten notes also there, which we are providing, so that you can understand the things for a longer time. Okay, so this type of handwritten notes also, which I have written, my student has written, I found it over the internet, which we are providing to you. Is that okay? Yeah, now go ahead with your question. Yep. Someone was asking the question. When will share the recording? The recording will be in next 1 hour into our community group. Okay. If you are not yet into this group, just join this group. You will get a recording in the next 1.5 hour into this place, and recording will be available into the YouTube at 8 p.m. IST. Okay, like yesterday. Or yesterday recording is already there here, buddy, into the YouTube. You can go into my YouTube channel. In my YouTube channel. Okay. If you come to the homepage also, you will see here. Yes, yesterday's 1 day ago, 17 hours ago. Yes, here is the yesterday's recording. I can share this yesterday's recording into this place itself. If you want to see it today, please see it. And today's recording will be available at 8 p.m. The link will be available with you in the next 1 or 2 hours into the WhatsApp group. Yeah. What else?
Sure, nothing much.
Okay, cool. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks.
See you in
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Yes. See you into the actual classes. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Thank you, sir.
And message me if you have any question. Feel free.
Hello, Vikas. One more question.
Yeah, Asif.
In Kubernetes, if the node status went unhealthy, means what might be the reason?
What is your question? If the node
went unhealthy status, it's showing unhealthy status means
node will not be, see, node will not be unhealthy. One thing.
So recently I got this question in project call.
By any reason, if it's unhealthy, it's a Kubernetes responsibility. He will delete and he will recreate the node. There can be a lot of reasons. CPU is less, memory is less, or hardware related issue can also be there by reason. Okay, because node is a virtual machine, correct?
Yeah.
It can be any reason. If hardware issue, Google will rectify it and Google will replace that part. One thing. Okay. If it's a software related CPU memory, Kubernetes will give the pop-up here. Okay. I will show you. I'm going into Kubernetes cluster. Okay. You will see the pop-up type of here, notification kind of thing. Okay. At this point, no notification is coming. Okay. Here, there will be some small notification that this node is creating a problem and health status will be health status will be little bit change here, yellow or orange kind of thing. Okay. And secondly, notification will be here and it's a self-healing process. Kubernetes will take care automatically. You don't have to worry for that part.
Yeah. Okay.
And if by any reason we found out that this node is a problem, then you can delete that node. Kubernetes will recreate that node automatically.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. And how to delete this cluster? You have to just click on the three dots. Okay. And given the name Abraham 26, whatever the name of the cluster you have created it, just click on the what is the space issue? Yes, there is a space in upfront. As soon as you will click create delete, it will get deleted. Okay.
And one more question, Vikas. Whenever I used to learn like the topic replication control, I can't see the exact picture. What is the difference between exactly like a replica set and replication controller?
A replication controller, yes, I can show that. If you will understand this two diagram, you will understand it. Sorry. Where is this? Are you aware what exactly the replica set is?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you aware what is stateful set?
No, Vikas.
Yes, you have to understand this part. Then your answer will be fine. If you know both the things, you can give the difference between.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. See, in the replica set, what will happen? Same variety of pod will get created. Yes or no? Because replica, it's a copy paste.
Yeah.
But in the stateful set, it's of different elements, different configuration, different things we can create with the same name for what exactly it is. In the Ola, you can see Ola is the application where develop what we can say. In driver, the screen is different. The user, the screen is different, right?
Yes.
Right. We both are using the Zoom, but I have an option. I can unmute you or I can mute you, right? But you don't have that option. Both are using the Zoom. So that is a different variety of application, means another privilege of application. I will explain this complete thing into the Netflix case study. Okay. Means in this stateful set, I will take care of Netflix. Since Netflix is my case study for this Kubernetes. Means I will explain the Netflix architecture, Netflix level of questions from this thing so that you can understood very easy. Means let's assume Netflix, multiple subscriptions are there, right? TV subscription, mobile subscription on all these things. Everyone is watching the movie, but someone can able to watch the same movie into the HD, someone can watch into the UHD, someone can watch into the Ultra HD kind of thing. Yes or no?
Yes.
Different subscription, different things. So different stateful set, but at the end backend is everything is same. I will explain with the case study. Okay.
Yeah.
For this, I need a half an hour to explain all these things. Yeah. All good. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye, sir. Bye, sir.
Guys, if
Bye-bye.
possible, you can comment anything on my Facebook media or our YouTube recording. It will be good that how was the session. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
And then recording will be available at 8 p.m. IST today on my YouTube channel. Okay. And I will give the recording link in our WhatsApp community. And here is the community barcode. You can just scan it, join it, and the recording will be available in next 2 hours. The link will be available into this group. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.